For some reason, I feel like Spud. I feel like you're blonde.
I was born blonde.
Beautiful. I love like the grimaces that finally sees your face. Oh. You're like you were disgusted at yourself. All right.
I'm glad that was funny.
It was good.
That was the intention.
Okay, now that we actually have audio going over the stream. And it is loud, but we'll just have to deal with that. The audience have to deal with that. I don't care.
That's why they have volume control.
That's true. All right. So last we left off, I'll go ahead and activate the scene. Get everyone pulled over there.
Loading cat lady.
Sorry, I should have preloaded it.
Loading ammonia.
Loading ammonia. Yeah.
Loading hair.
Loading parasites.
Gray.
Loading tapeworm pro credits.
Pull to scene. I'll just pull people who are not here. Just pulling everybody.
I don't have any actors in the scene. I can't see.
Oh, did the actors get thrown off? Okay. Give me just a sec.
Mine's set 100% loaded, but it's gray. So I'm going to refresh.
There we are.
We went to the ethereal realm. Oh! Hey!
So I'll have to see why actors not.
Whoa, I'm seeing double.
Yeah,
I
same.
swear I haven't drank anything in like a month. There we go.
And that's just you guys there, correct? Yeah. Okay. So.
What are you using for windows like that?
The windows, like the lighting, or like just the windows themselves?
The windows. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
No, you're good. I'll have to look at it again. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll let you know. So so you guys kind of discussed a little bit. You guys said we're given the task last session to steal, and he was very explicit in that fact, to steal a bag of holding. Now the you guys had checked out the foundry, the Ironworks foundry, the day before, or early in the day before, and actually 2 days ago. Sorry, I need to put up a calendar to know when things are going. It's not too relevant right now. Anyways, small digressions aside, you guys were went down there. You guys kind of scattered it out. Cheek had sent his little spider familiar in there. Frederick. For now on, I think, even though you can see it just fine, Hellivore, I think it'll be easier for me to simply kind of describe the rooms as you move across, rather than slowly navigating your spider through everything.
Okay.
It'll just make things a little bit easier on my part, rather than trying to explain and also, like, move the spider about.
Gotcha.
So,
Wouldn't want it to be hard for you.
yeah, no, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for me right now. So, but you had explored this house here, which you can assume is the house of Caralynn. So you kind of have a visual of there. You also noticed one thing you did notice, Chica, which would be kind of strange, is that inside the house, you did notice windows where looking around would be showing inside the current this current pillar of towers that you guys are on. Like, there's not actual a window to there's not an exterior, but there's a window as if there's an exterior. All these windows are a stained glass variety. So you really couldn't see past them, but there was a little bit of light trickling through them.
I knew this lady was Catholic.
Easily.
You guys would know this to be since you guys are from the area, that this is not uncommon in at the times more wealthier districts, and it's just to kind of give the illusion of a whatchamacallit, of a an exterior. So so at night the light outside these windows dim, and during the day it brightens. It's kind of just supposed to help keep that illusion that there's not just one way out of that building. So With that, you guys had seen two guards walk up and check on Caralynn, and she invited them in to hear tales of her son Elrond. However, they politely declined and continued on their way. You guys haven't really explored any of the other homes. You guys kind of looked in, I believe, to the northern one, and saw that the northern one is looks to be occupied by someone as well. The place looks to be on the clean side, while the one to the east looks to be in kind of disarray. Yes, that one over there.
Is it pinging? It's not pinging.
It is. It's just yours. Your thing is black. Your player icon's black, so it's impossible to see over the black stuff. That was your fault for picking black as your color. So,
my cloak.
with that, what do you guys want to do? You guys were kind of coming up with a plan beforehand.
Did seem very eager to talk about her son, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna infiltrate with the bard, and then.
Also note, this is a 2-story location. This building right here and the building beside it is 2-story.
Gotcha.
And so I had an idea that like Garth or somebody else like sneaky, or like 2 people go in and try to like find it while Carolynn's being distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Go. The street here, like on the outside, is very. It's not well traveled. The only people you've seen, other than the guards, is maybe another elf, a small group of gnomes, like 2 or 3 gnomes, and another duo of humans. But they just kind of seem to be moving about the area, more of like a transitioning through this zone, more than like people who would be like residents of the area.
Okay, so maybe something like Tyra and one of the other guys goes in and gets her to talk about her son, and other people with high sneak on in and check out that wardrobe that Frederick saw.
So I think
Right, the
me
spider?
and Chica are the sneakiest, right?
That is true, yeah. Got what, +8 to stealth?
Oh damn!
I got
a
+5 too, and I don't know if I'm the best choice to distract someone with
Get
words.
this, I can talk to cats.
You can talk to cats?
Wow! What did you just say in cat?
I can
If little brother like attacks me from whatever's coming on this computer, I'm gonna be upset.
She has a very territorial cat, by the way.
Nice.
All right, so so Garth is over in the corner meowing like a cat. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna talk to this little fucker right here.
Oh wait, your character can talk to cats?
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and for 10 minutes I can talk to things.
Okay.
Animals. So.
And you're trying to talk to it through the window there?
Yeah.
How are you going to get its attention? This is just a cat that's just laying there, not looking out the window. It's like laying right beside this table.
I'm gonna call at it, because, yeah, cats can, like, hear the, So I'm gonna, I guess, sneak up there and get you... Do you want a stealth roll for getting up there to the window?
Yeah, go ahead and do a stealth roll just to see if any occupants notice you. 14. You think you got there pretty pretty quietly. You know, all things considered, that you're meowing like a cat. Now, speak with animals. Is this just, do you speak normally and they understand you, or do you speak their language?
Comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for liberation.
Okay.
It doesn't say what it sounds like or anything, but I mean.
Yeah, so we'll assume it's speaking like a cat.
I like the idea of Garth, like.
Suddenly,
Guys, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna talk to these cats, and then just starts making cat meow sounds.
Okay. Is anyone else near Garth, by the way?
I'm
not. This is
I
after
haven't-
we've kind of cased the whole place, right?
Yeah. All right. So Garth, you cast Speak with Animals, and you attempt to communicate. The cat is not paying any attention to you.
Oh, damn. I'm like, hey, guy, and cat. Hey, come to the window. I want to talk to you. Nothing.
Nothing. Yep. It's just.
I know why.
It's not a cat. All right,
No. Well, Matt started the session telling us these aren't actually windows.
Yeah, these are windows.
Oh, I thought you said they were illusions.
No, they're windows.
Got it. Never mind.
Damn it.
Just full of barbecue.
Get that barbecue in your ears.
All that blood's in my stomach right now.
Just blew that. Well, I still got 10 minutes on it. But
Yeah, you have 10 minutes on it.
if we get in there, I'm hoping to like disarm the cats and like say, hey, maybe help us out, but like, I'm one of you. Don't scratch me.
This big 7-foot bugbear, one of you. Okay. So yeah, we'll just say that you have that currently running right now. So
Okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get in the house.
okay.
And so is
Are you through base floor or second floor, or right now you kind of looking through? You do not see Caralynn on the first floor, kind of like peeking through the windows.
Should me and Thyra initiate the distraction?
Yeah, probably.
And the wardrobe is on the second floor. So
Okay.
Okay. So Sunset's going to, take his cue, and he's feeling the desperate need to contribute to the group, and just pretty much walk up to the front door and knock on it.
Okay.
I think where is that, Matt? Up
I think
over
it's
here.
right over here. I
the door is right here. Okay, so you're gonna go up and just knock on the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are sitting there, knocking on the door. You hear, and all of you, I guess, Chica, if you're watching from distance, you probably wouldn't hear her, but you hear, "Just a minute! I'll be right there, just a minute!"
Okay, Sunset, will you leave most of the talking to me?
3, 4, 5, 6. He's counting to 60 seconds. Because she said just a minute. Yeah, and he'll step aside as he keeps counting. 16,
As you see a ghostly...
18, 19.
Oh, I guess you didn't see it. Okay, good. It's just moved really slow. I mean, moving Caralynn over. I'm spooky. Oh! All right. We're just gonna be doing stupid noises this whole game. I can feel it.
Yes.
We made it for 25 minutes before Deckard Kane broke through.
All right. So,
Let me sit you down and tell you about the lift.
tell me about my son Alfred.
Definitely not a vampire or a spawn of Satan.
So, you knock on the door, and we'll theater of the mind this up mostly for right now. I'm gonna try not to do too much movement stuff. Just kind of do more theater of the mind type stuff here. So, but the door opens, and she doesn't open all the way. She kind of like just peeks out, opens the door like about halfway, and goes, "Yes, how can I help you? I don't recall seeing you before."
It's like, wonderful lady, we have heard tale of your son, Elrond the Adventurer, and I am a bard, and I would like to get his story so that I can sing about his great adventures around Sharn.
As
Yes, what she
as
said.
you, and then as you were describing this, like as you say, like Elrond, her eyes like light up and goes, and she listens. She goes, "Oh, yes. Please come in. Mind the mess. That the cats have been a bit more rambunctious as of late." And she lets you guys in. She leads you over to the room where the piano is, and she kind of like pulls out the piano bench And she said, please sit. Sorry, this is really the only seat I currently have. The other ones are all away for cleaning. And she kind of stands in the corner of the room. And you guys, I guess just to say, like, you guys follow her in first.
Yes.
Okay.
I would be just like literally like glancing quickly over at Thyra and following her lead.
So as you guys like walk into here, like this, it's a wooden floor here, but there's just strange like slicks on the ground. It's nasty. It smells bad. It smells acrid. there's like even a hint of like something rotten, like something sulfuric in the air.
Oh, Jesus.
Like and you see there are like 2 cats in this room here.
Okay,
And
they're in this room. Okay, shit. All right.
yeah, so you can see them from that window, Garth. You would have saw Sunset and Tyra. Here, I'll move Sunset to Tyra in.
Okay, so I'm trying to move, but keeps telling me I'm running into walls.
Yeah, there are walls. I'll unlock the door, so if you guys want to open the door, you can right here.
Oh.
But so you guys are in here, and she's like kind of standing in this corner next to one of the cats. If you guys want to switch positions, I don't know. I don't care which side you are on, upper or lower. Carolyn kind of like bends down and gives one of the cats a pet. Now, then. And one of them kind of like stands up and hisses at Sunset and just like leaves the room, essentially. And she kind of like sits in the corner and kind of like watches Sunset from afar. The other cat is very on edge, and she's currently petting it, trying to keep it calm.
Sunset would kind of watch the cat that ran away and just kind of be like, that is the smartest cat in the room.
Garth, do a perception check for me.
Okay.
This is going to be audio based. I don't know if you have any bonuses to audio.
He does have big ears, but I don't think it actually says I have any sort of benefit to that. But
You're still more trying to talk to the cat that's not paying you any attention. You did hear like the hiss, but from the other one, but you didn't like really like pick up anything that it said that it was trying to say. If you guys are still trying to listen from outside, so right now,
real quick, did they see her lock the door? I guess that I would have been the only one that could have.
You can do a perception check, or you can just check the door.
I'm gonna sneak over to where Cheekit is too.
Okay. We'll use your same stealth score from before.
So you said a perception check?
I guess to see if it'd be investigation to see if it's locked still, or you can just try the door.
My investigation is +5. D20 +5.
Natural
Nice.
1. You did not see if she locked the door or not.
Cool.
And like as you like kind of feel it with your hand, the handle kind of feels stuck, but you're not sure if it's just like you're being too ginger with it and it's old, or if it is locked. You can't really tell. So you can go for it and just open it, or you can try to approach.
We're like in the room directly to the left there.
Yeah, she would have from kind of like peeking through the window. She'd have direct line of sight to that door where she's
I
currently
want to signal to Cheekit, like, let's go up. Let's like climb or fly up to the second floor. And
Okay.
keep going that way.
You guys do notice on the building to the east of you guys that there is kind of like it's almost like a second floor veranda, like a along the edge. Like there's like an outer exterior that you guys
Right here?
can walk on. Yeah, it's on the second floor, but you guys like right above you guys, you'd be able to see it if you wanted to
Okay.
move up to there.
Yeah. So yeah, Garth is gonna like look around, see if anybody can see.
Okay, go ahead and looking around. It's very obvious that there's nobody there around. You could probably climb up on one of the exterior walls.
Okay.
Let's
Can
see,
we
I can
like,
live.
check on that?
150 pounds. How much do you weigh? Probably more than 150, yeah.
Yeah. He's pushing 300.
Yeah.
You could easily climb up these stone pillars, though. It would just be a standard athletics check.
Can I stand underneath him and push him up while he climbs? Can he
Uh,
advantage possibly?
Sure, but even with the 17 he just rolled, he's golden.
Oh. I see him roll. Cool.
Give me just a second to move you guys over to the other map. As you guys slowly make your way across, because it is super speedy.
Okay.
I will,
different. Okay, got it. I see.
So, the banisters you guys climbed up are like on each of these corners here. You can kind of see you can get off from below.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you guys climbed up here. Yeah. So you see, just kind of immediately, you see some windows ahead of you. Kind of looking around, you also see a door over here and here. To the entry of this house. You do not see any windows on the exterior of Caralynn Briggs' home.
That's a pretty nice bed. Yeah.
This area is just, there's tossed broken beds and bottles of alcohol everywhere.
Okay.
Great.
And you don't see a way to access. We don't see a way to access Carolynn's.
Not from this area, no. The wall looks to like there's another like wall here. It looks like some of the one you climbed up.
Is this a door to an entrance, like to a home, or?
Yes, it looks like the door to the inside of the area that you guys are looking into.
Okay.
Like it's basically it's a second floor door.
Are these windows intact? Or are they broken?
Windows are intact. They're dusty and dirty, but they are all intact.
All right.
Does one door look particularly more used than the other?
No, this whole place is just covered in dirt. It doesn't look like there's been a lot of people, at least going outside on this banister, as of late.
Well, which door looks good to you, Garth?
This one right here. So I'm just gonna kind of like slowly jiggle the handle, kind of.
Okay, it is definitely locked.
I think I've got thieves' tools. Let's see here. Yeah, I do.
Switch over from this pleasant music.
Try to
Yes, dear.
pick the lock here.
All right, go ahead and I can throw you a roll.
Okay. Throw it to me.
Nice music, Matt.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's so.
Stealing music.
Do you have thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Are you proficient with them?
Good question. Proficiencies. Yeah, proficiency with these tools.
All right. Are you proficient in sleight of hand as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a +8 to sleight of hand.
I just requested a roll if you wanna.
Well, for Garth, or just?
Just for Cheekid. All right, so that's a.
Sent to...
Oh, did I send it to everybody? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Everybody's doing sneaky stuff.
So just just Cheekid. So yeah, you fit in your thieves' tools just right, and sure enough, they unlock pretty quickly. So the door is unlocked.
Just want to kind of peek in.
Just go ahead and hit left click on that door that's right in front of you.
Oh boy. Okay.
Woo!
All right, so I forgot to draw the walls on this map, but there's also a wall here, and another doorway to your north.
Okay.
But you guys already saw into this one. This isn't one of those other side rooms. To be one of those broken beds. If you guys wanted to open the door, like you can left click on these doors to try to open them.
That door's not within Garth's reach.
Is it broken? Here, I'll just open it.
We
Looks
still
to
have the
be-
same stealth roll.
Yeah, still on the same stealth roll.
Okay.
Oh, did we roll stealth?
Wait, you didn't, Chica. So go ahead and roll stealth for me if you wanted to. Oh.
+8.
Try to do just you. Oh, you got 13. Yeah, you're just a little less stealthy than Garth currently, but with everything around you, you're still pretty confident that no one's really hearing you. So yeah, looking around in this area, you guys find. Are you guys just kind of explore the area?
Yeah.
So the second
That's
floor,
Garth.
you guys find a dingy bathroom. Here, the place above you guys, you find another Oh, I just closed it. Sorry. And another unused bedroom. Trying to do the tube camera over.
Windows.
And you do see some more of these windows poking through. I forgot to put
So,
terrain rolls in there.
This is kind of facing towards Caralynn Briggs.
Yes, you're on the second floor of the building, but yes, it is facing towards her place.
And I can kind of see a window right here.
You can kind of see a window through here.
There.
It's kind of obfuscated. It's not as clear as what the map is showing you, but like you can kind of see another window here.
There.
That looks to be actually a lower floor. A lower floor window here. You can barely make out another window right around here.
There's more cover right there.
Cheekid, as you step into this hallway, you start to smell another scent of pretty strong rot.
Some nut in here. Was that you, Chicken?
Would they be able to hear us talking, Matt? Or no?
Not from here, no.
Okay.
Meanwhile, so we guys are exploring up here. Cheekid, are you still there? Oh, Hellivor's AFK right now. He's gonna be right back. So we'll do some stuff over with the other two, with Tyra and Sonnet. So, she's kind of she sat you guys down, and she's kind of standing there. One of the cats left, and she pet one of them, and it's kind of like curled up against her leg currently and sat down. So, and she'll kind of look at you. So, well, where would you like me to begin? With Elrond. He was a good kid. A good boy. He didn't really fight too much in the war, but he did do a lot of exploring.
Well, tell us of your favorite place that he ever told you about, or that he wrote home to you about. Which adventure of his is your favorite?
Well, my favorite, what he would write home about, was whenever he was reminiscing about hanging out here and my cooking. Would you like to try some? I have some. It kind of like moves over towards the kitchen a little bit.
Mightiest adventure.
Would you like to try some? I have some bread. If you want to try.
We wouldn't want to put you out that much, and as you can see, my friend Sunset here, he's a little, can I, like, knock on his arm? And, like,
Yeah.
Does it, like, clang or something?
Does it clang, Sunset?
Yeah. Yeah.
Drink.
Sunset would be relieved and be like, "Yes, no, thank you for the bread, please. But you did say you would take 1 minute to get to the door, and instead it was 57 seconds. Good job."
Oh, these legs are a bit more agile than you'd think. And she kind of like lifts her she's wearing like a long dress. She kind of like shows off an ankle, and she kind of like laughs a little bit.
Sassy.
Well, let's see. My favorite adventure of his would have to be, and she goes on this boring drawl. Like it is dull what she's talking about. It doesn't even sound like an adventure. It's Elrond like went down to the cogs to go look after something. Not even like a quest, like just like run an errand. And like, and he's just like, and she goes over you're not sure if she's adding detail to it or if Elrond was just like this boring and monotonous as well.
Then he had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it is. There's too much detail, and then he noticed that there was something strange about the smell there, but he kept going. He did, however, and she does mention in this one, like, he did come across this really neat bag that he could throw all kinds of things in. Anyways, let's see. And she starts thinking about another portion of the history. If you guys want to try to direct her thought processes, you can. Meanwhile, while she's meandering and talking, the cat that kind of curled up is staying like a wide berth away from Sunset, but it's getting a little closer to you, Tyra.
Can I pet the cat?
Yeah, you could pet the cat.
Heck yeah.
Give me just a sec.
Purely out of curiosity, is she not showing any racism towards Sunset?
No, she's not.
So
She is not.
Wasted
Sun-
opportunity.
Sunset probably couldn't help himself and would kind of say, "Oh, a curious bag, you say? A bag is a bag, is it not? How was this curious?"
Real quick, Tyra, what's your AC?
My armor class?
Armor class, yeah.
13.
13. The cat tries to bite you, but you pull your hand away just in time. And it does like a little like kind of claw and like at you. It's still like kind of near you, but it doesn't seem like it wants you to touch it. And so that's your question. Yes, this curious bag. That's Elrond. Once he found it down there in the cogs, or maybe he purchased it. Hold on. He found it to buy. No. Was a reward? No, sorry, my memory is it's not as sharp as it once was. You know, I was once a really good school teacher, and I remembered all of my students' names. And she goes off on a tangent about being a school teacher. It's getting really hard to keep her on track. If you guys want to try to roll like a, we'll say like a either general charisma or like a persuasion check to try to like stab your fingers. Hey, back to the bag. Go for it.
Yeah, can I roll to do a little performance persuasion thing to like basically retell her the story that she just told me of Elrond?
Elrond, and try to like get her to continue for like another verse. Go for it. Roll a performance check. All right. Sorry, I'm used to just telling other people to do it. Here you go.
Oh, please be good.
That's good. 17. So yeah, you kind of interrupt her in her going off, and she's trying to remember now the names of her students. But your performance is enough to bring her about and make her remember. It's like, oh right, sorry. Now, yes, this bag. It was a very magical bag. I prefer you don't write the song about the bag. It'd be more about Elrond if you don't mind. But the bag was very helpful for him. Yes, and she you see a flicker of remembrance of acknowledgement of something that she'd forgotten. She's like, oh yes, this one time, and then she goes on another story, and it sounds harrowing. Right, very, very dangerous in what he's doing, making his way through these, just hordes of enemies, and then you finally, she gets to the mid, 3/4 of the way through, and you realize he's going on a shopping run for her during a very busy sale.
Black Friday.
Yeah, basically, it's this Black Friday, and you're actually taking those wow, this actually is a pretty good story she's telling, and you're like, God damn it.
Yeah, you would see Sunset visibly sigh, he could away.
Can we tell can we hear any noises to kind of see what Cheekwood and Garth are doing upstairs?
They're so far away that you guys really can't hear what's going on with them.
Is there a way we
left
can
you to
send
die.
them a discreet message to be hurry up and get your butts over here? We have her distracted, but you need to be faster.
You can try to cast message. However, you would know that there's probably enough obstacles in the way that it probably won't reach them unless they're already in the building. So you could try to send message.
Don't you have to speak message?
You have to speak it. Yes.
It's hold the wire to your ear.
Yeah, you pull the wire to your mouth and you speak at the wire. So she would definitely see you cast message.
And by the way, we're in the house next door, right? We're not.
Correct.
Her
You're in the house. Yeah, you're in the house next door on the second floor. You guys are pretty far away.
I feel like I might have tried to message them when we were in, to just let them know, hey, keep her busy. We just got into the second story of the house next door.
Okay, as you got into the second floor there, you would cast it, but you would get no response. There's enough stuff in between that it probably wouldn't work. What was your AC again, Tyra?
13.
13. The cat bites you. Give me just a
That's
sec.
unfortunate.
There's a 17 to hit you.
Damn.
When the cat bit her, like when Tyra reacted to it, like Sunset would stand up immediately, and look like directly at the cat, like with his hand on his sword, and then like.
It's okay, Sunset. Calm down. It's just a little kitten.
And then he would look over at the old lady and realize, like, kind of snap out of it, like realize, and then like sit back down.
Some things just have to bite before they're your friend. It's okay.
I don't like the amount of time Matt's spending looking things up here.
I'm sorry.
It's not a simple cat.
I have never had a friend that bit me.
Would you like one too?
Looking up the rules for diseases.
I will take that into consideration.
So you take the cat takes a big chunk. Like you're bleeding from this hit. Like you just took 11 points of damage from this cat.
Oh my god! What the?
Did it bite me in the throat?
That's...
Yikes!
So, but you do notice, like, as your leg is bleeding, you have a massive headache, and you cannot remember why you guys are in this house.
Oh shit!
Oh.
The lady goes, "Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 minute," and she runs over and grabs the cat and pulls it away. "I'm so sorry. No," when she like bats it on the snout and give me just a moment. Let me. I have healing. 1 sec, and she kind of like runs off and away towards the kitchen area. You guys assume you guys are currently alone in this room.
Sunset, what are we doing here?
So while you guys just got bit, we're gonna move back over to you guys.
Oh no!
Completely unaware.
All right. So it'll be probably like while she's telling the story of the sun, the long drawn out story of the sun doing stuff. As you explore that northern area, it looks like the room in here is there's a lot of alcohol in here, and you can see where someone was like sitting there and probably like
Empty bottles or actual?
empty bottles.
Okay.
Empty bottles. And this is like, it's like a cheaply made planetarium. Like you just see like a bunch of the stars and constellations. It's like this probably was a very expensive room to make. And it looks like it simulates the night sky. And there's bottles of alcohol everywhere. It's probably someone had a binger in here just looking at the night sky because it's too far away in lower Sharn to see.
Oh boy.
You would know this as
These
actually go ahead and do.
Is it all empty?
This is library. This is like books here.
Oh, okay.
And all the books here are just like very typical, like some history books, stuff that a lot of you guys would either know or just not really care about. Mundane things. And then inside this room, you do find a dead body.
A
Oh,
dead
he's
body.
like so dead.
He's been dead for a while.
Oh
Nice.
We're talking like all the flesh is sunken in on himself. That kind of and yeah, it's still pretty rank. Doesn't look to be any kind of like major damage to him. He probably died of alcohol poisoning, judging by all the bottles in here.
What kind of clothes is he wearing?
They're fancier clothes, but they're old and dingy. It looks like he might have been one of the residents or the owner of this place.
Oh, that's what the smell. Okay. God.
So Garth, from here you could surmise that you probably could break out of these windows here and then jump into the alley below that's here
That's what
to
I want
kind
to
of
do.
get into the house, or you might be able to break this window here and move to this window on the second floor.
Okay, so this is alley right here.
This is alley, and it's a 15-foot drop.
All right, so I'm gonna try to do that.
Actually, stream just dropped audio because it's not moving apparently.
Before we leave, I would like to check the noble's pockets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dirty little dead pockets.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. That's gonna be plus 5.
And Garth, while he's rolling that, you're going to break this window and try to break the farther window and break in.
Yeah.
Natural 1. You like put your hand in, and the pocket goes deeper than you expected, and you realize like you're like grabbing this old nasty thigh. And you pull it out, and it's like your hand's sticky.
Oh.
Can't say that's not the first time.
Oh god.
I walk back in here and I don't say anything.
Garth, you do notice like that Chica does smell a little like the dead man right now.
Yeah, but yeah. Garth sleeps in garbage. He's not gonna give a shit about it.
So,
What
if
do
you want to,
do?
you can try to roll let's roll like a sleight of hand check to see if you can either break or dismantle the window. 14? Yeah, I could say from this side you could pull this window down just fine. So you'd be able to make your way through that window. Now the far window is still up. If you want to try to either throw a rock at it or throw something within the room, like an obstacle in the room to break it.
We were able to get this window down just like taking it off.
Yeah.
What if,
And this other window down here is on the second story.
It's also on the second. You guys are both on the second story, yes.
Okay. I mean, I guess before we break it, I can go over and see if I can take it off.
all right, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Quiet, yeah.
You should be able to move your character over there now.
Cannot.
Okay, so the wall didn't
I
update
think
for
this
some
one
reason.
can go through.
That's right, the window didn't update, so.
All right. Oh, there's cats in here. Great.
That's what everyone says when they come to my house too.
Alright, so it's a little hard to hover in here with just how like kind of tight it is in this corridor.
Okay.
So you can still roll another sleight of hand to try to free this window, but it's going to be a disadvantage.
Disadvantage. D20 plus 8.
Here, I'll get better at this.
I think that was just one roll. I thought that the clicking disadvantage would do that for me. So 25 and 27.
It's 25. Easily. You easily are able to open up that window and pull it off.
And these cats in here, do they notice me?
They notice you, but they don't seem to like care. Do you step in or no?
This is on the second story again, right?
This is on the second story, yeah.
Is it going to be easy for Garth to climb up? Because if not, I'll just find somewhere to tie a rope.
He would have to make some athletics checks, but it doesn't look to be too difficult. It looks to be about the same difficulty that he did to climb up to the second floor.
I'm going to wait on the ground and let him go in first.
Okay. So Garth, if you want to go ahead and roll, are you going to climb through and climb back up over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I use Thorn Whip? Like, pull myself up on that? Or, I mean, I know the spell doesn't say anything.
It lasts for 6 seconds. So I'll say if you want to do it, it will break your stealth, so you won't be quiet, but you wouldn't have disadvantage.
I'm just doing an athletics check.
It's just an athletics check, and it looks to be about as easy as climbing outside.
Alright.
Yeah, you're easily able to crawl down and crawl up. Like the inside of this doesn't look like it's meant for people to see, so there's a lot of rough stone, rough woodwork. Like there's a lot of hand grabs in here. I'll move you. It looks like the doors aren't updating, or the windows aren't updating.
But is it still within the 10 minutes?
I'll say we're getting close to the cusp of it.
Okay.
What are you trying to communicate to this
So,
guy?
hey, guys. we're just hanging out. Just gonna clean up the pee-pee. Everyone likes a clean place to pee-pee. Don't mind us. Hey, you seen any bags?
The cat further from
Great
you.
segue.
This cat just like immediately like runs as you guys come in and kind of like hides underneath the bed. This cat like pulls back a bit and just it does say in cattish. Scary guys, scary.
Hey, no, it's okay. It's okay. And I blink at it, and yeah.
Do an animal handling check.
All right, yeah. That's different than the thing I usually see.
Either animal handling. Well, since
Yeah.
you're talking in cat, do it at advantage. I mean.
Okay. Animal handling. What do we do? Just like a general check at advantage. I'm just gonna hit twice.
Do they look hungry at all, by the way?
Hungry? No, they look fine.
I think I rolled a 10 twice.
10 twice. You don't scare it, but it doesn't like seem to appease it.
Okay.
Can I try and offer a ration to it?
You kind of like hand a ration out.
Yeah.
It-
I go to
Yours is not going to be. There's going to be a lower or a higher DC.
okay.
But go ahead and roll an animal handling check yourself.
Let's see here. Animal handling. Oh, great. +1. Oh, no. Hey.
18. You just kind of set it on the rock and ahead of you guys.
Yeah, just set it on that pile.
On the rubble. So you place the ration down, and the cat kind of walks up to it and kind of sniffs at it, takes a bite, and then like bites it, and then pulls it back away to go eat elsewhere. So these cats look to be not bothering you currently. The wardrobe in question that you had seen is over one room over.
Okay.
So
Well, which door should we try, Garth?
Let's do the far one.
oh, I closed the door as you opened it. There's a cat. It immediately meows as you open the door, like and kind of runs over and down the stairs.
Oh, no.
Over these stairs right here?
Yeah, these are stairs right here.
Okay. Do we still have speak with animals?
I'll say you have it for one more minute.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, we're cool. Don't worry about us. We don't want to eat you.
All right. With that, let's go ahead and move back over to Tyra.
So to be clear, Matt, was Tyra was she able to get out like her de-escalation when I stood up, or would the memory have hit immediately?
All right. So Burb just said be right back, and it moved us all over there again. Sorry. So what was your question?
Would when I stood up, was Tyra able to calm me down before her memory started getting all wiggy?
Her memory disappeared while you guys were there. The moment the cat bit her.
Okay.
After the cat bit her, by the way, the cat ran.
And the cat ran. Okay. Okay, so and the last thing is her asking me why we're here. So I would look at Tyra and say, "That is an alarming question coming from you." And then I would honestly, like, Sunset's panicking because it's like his worst nightmare. Like, running in a room with an old human woman, trying to communicate when everything I have is designed to kill. So he would realize now it's like he's got to take lead and look over at the old lady and try to persuade her.
The old lady's kind of moved off towards the kitchen area. She says, looks like she's here, but she's making her way towards the kitchen area.
So then, Sunset would yell awkwardly loud, and try to steer her back to the bad conversation. So persuasion.
Okay.
So he would be back
to the story about the shopping.
Yes, lady. I would like to hear more of the bag, please. Really loud. And that's gonna be.
Sunset healing potion.
Let me see. I don't think I've got any.
She did say she's going off to go find one that she said that she had one.
Yeah, Sunset is not gonna like super trust whatever she's gonna bring back. But,
I am curious, how common is like a bag of holding? How rare would that be in this world?
Not unrare.
Nice. That's like the third natural one this session.
There's been a lot. There have been a lot of natural ones.
So,
And
yeah,
who was rolling that? What were you rolling that for?
my persuasion is I'm like yelling, like probably alarmingly loud with that roll, like frighteningly loud. Like I can't.
Yeah. I was
wasting
gonna
much information. Yeah, I'm like, like, hey, back to the bag, lady.
You actually hear like a couple like as like cats just kind of like run away at that sound.
Okay.
Would we hear that from upstairs?
And you guys would hear it. You guys are at this point, so you guys are just getting into the main room, and you just hear Sunset shouting about, "Tell me more about the bag." This would be like as you guys are making your way to the hallway. Probably what you heard there.
Yeah, and I've got my hand on my sword at this point. Are there any cats left in this room?
There are no cats left in this room, and
Okay.
there are no cats that you can see currently.
Okay, that is good.
So you guys wait a little bit. You could hear her kind of like rustling some things in the kitchen area.
I would look at Tyra and her leg that's probably bleeding.
It's bleeding.
Ask her, are you okay, Tyra?
I have no idea what we're doing here. I don't know why my leg is bloody. I'm so confused.
You do know that you're looking for a bag of holding. You just don't remember why you came to this house to look for, because this house does not appear to have anything about a bag of holding. On the surface level.
Yeah, I would just tell Tyra that we are trying to have a conversation with this lady about a bag of her son's that was very peculiar. And then you would see like him like mechanically like one of his eyes would like tink tink wink like.
Cute.
I don't even know. He doesn't have eyelids. Yeah, so you would see one of his eyes like dim like twice quickly.
Breaks his face so he can.
He motions his hand over and like opens like his middle two fingers and like twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I having just like general kind of confusion with this cat bite, or was it just kind of like memory loss, headache, pain?
I'll say level 3. You would know that the pain that you felt was likely psychic damage.
Oh shit.
The memory loss. The memory loss. You're not sure. Do a. I'm trying to think what this would be. Do a nature check to see if you know what this might be. What might have caused this?
Okay, is that a... Are you going to send it to me, or is it a D20?
I'll send it to you. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm sorry.
It's
My
not-
survival's on the line. I only got 13 HP left.
In one cat in a house of like 30 freaking cats.
Yeah, it's Garth is out.
Natural 20.
Nice.
So
Finally.
you're a lore bard, correct?
I'm what?
You're a lore bard, correct?
I think so. I was trying to find that earlier, but I didn't remember where to find it, but I think I am.
It'd just be on your D&D Beyond sheet. Like your class thing. So I can look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure you're a lore bard, though.
College of Lore.
Yeah, color. So yeah, you never experienced one of these creatures before. However, you do have a faint idea. Basically, all the attack that just happened matches up everything to an Obelix, which is
There's 30 of them.
an ooze creature that can take the form. Like there's like generally a master ooze somewhere,
Oh,
and
no.
these are all just like appendages to it. Likely.
But they're so cute.
And this is something only she would know.
So something that only she would know.
Fantastic.
Would would Sunset know what it is at all?
I don't think he would.
Yeah, if you didn't communicate, I would probably suspect these are
The only
bastard
other-
cats.
the only
I'm
other
about
person
to-
who I think that, real quick, the only other person I think that would know of these would be Garth. Like, that would understand what they are.
And he's the only one that could speak to them. That's great.
Well,
You do notice that only some of the cats respond to your voice, so some of them may be real.
Oh.
Curious.
So, can I just like kind of pull Sunset a little bit closer to me as much as I can and just whisper, get the message to the others and just say like Oblix?
Yeah, easily. So she says that to you, Sunset.
Okay.
And you have no idea what that means. You're just like, Oblix.
Well, I'm trying to think of like a little bard rhyme that I could ask him to tell in regards to that.
Yeah, I definitely hear you. I'm just trying to figure out my options for how to achieve that.
While you guys are discussing this, Caralynn comes back in. Oh, right. I had forgotten where it was for a bit, but give me just a sec. Here it is. That she does hand you a potion of healing. It's going to be, I believe it's 2d4 plus 2 healing. So if you wanted to drink that, I can't do a roll for you. So you just hit the. There you go. So you got 8 points of healing back. It healed a lot of the, like, you see like the physical part, but you still have like that slight pain of a headache. So
Okay.
you're no longer like bleeding.
Woo! Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. Sorry, the cats can be a bit rambunctious. And they're a bit territorial, which is kind of strange with how many. I don't remember having this many cats. Anyways, yes, about the bag. Well, I mean, sorry. Wait, you guys were here for the bag, or for? What were you guys here for? You do notice a small little wound on the back of her leg.
For stories of Elrond, and you were telling us how we came across this interesting bag that he had given to someone.
Oh no, he didn't give it. He received it. He received it as a award. Let's see. Where was he when he got that reward?
I believe you said he was in the cogs.
Right, the cogs. That place can be dangerous. A lot of warforged down there. Be careful. She doesn't. She doesn't. You
I'm
notice
still
at this point that
standing up, by the way, with my hand on my sword.
you notice she has like massive Coke bottle glasses that she probably still can't see very well.
So that's why she can't tell.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, that's why she's not being racist, is what I mean.
she's be very careful.
D-race.
She doesn't see it all.
Yeah.
Anyways, so anyways, so he was down there, and some scraggly old men. And she goes on. This is actually a decent story where he actually does fight some people, and he wins back a stolen bag of holding from somebody, and they decide that they actually weren't using it that often, and they gave it to him instead as a reward for it. But how she tells it is a very heroic of how like they ended up still giving him the bag of holding.
Okay.
So, now Tyra did ask you to mention to the people upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like she's standing there in that doorway.
No, sorry. She's just kind of in the corner. She's not like blocking your path at all.
Okay. So
Do it.
Sunset's just gonna he's gonna tell her he's like going to pretend like he's surprised. But he's a warforged, so I thought I think I dropped my wallet outside. We will be back. And he's just going to.
Are you gonna go outside or go upstairs?
And he's gonna roll, I guess, stealth to go upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth.
I just kind of like sit there and smile, thinking like he could have tried to use the bathroom excuse. What the heck?
Plus 15.
He's the Warforged. She doesn't know.
Well, she can't tell.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
True. It's true.
With how bad her side is, she doesn't see you go upstairs.
Awesome. Okay.
So, we'll keep this kind of like in the mind. I guess I'll move you over there. So as you come up, give me a sec. You do pass by a cat. And the cat tries to take a swipe at you, but it misses.
The cat was actively aggressive towards him.
These are some
As he walked by
nasty-ass
it.
cats.
Well, they were in the stairwell, like it felt kind of cornered. So
Yeah,
you,
he would have his sword drawn at that point.
so you kind of like just like push the cat with your leg, and it doesn't like it tries to like claw and bite at your foot as you push it away, and it doesn't like it can't make any purchase on your armor. As you get to the top of the stairs, you do see Cheekit and Garth kind of poking through the door, like Scooby-Doo style.
Hey.
So, hey,
I just imagine a bugbear with a hood on looking through the door with the Birdman above him, and the bugbear was like, "Hey."
So Sunset would sneak over to them and just say, Tyra got bit by an Oblex. The cats are Oblex. These are not cats.
And Garth, you would immediately know what that is.
And I would have no idea.
You would not know, but you would see that Garth is visibly perturbed about this.
Yeah,
He drinks
and
curdled milk. That's if he's messed up from this.
Sunset would.
What is an
Sunset would-
Oobleck?
Sunset would also say, "The lady is dying. Permission to kill the lady."
I don't. What do you mean
I-
dying?
I fear the lady was also bit by the Oblex. She had a similar wound as Tyra, and she does not remember anything at all ever.
Why does that mean we need to kill her?
When things
You
are
lost
dying,
your-
Got a lot of life to give, Sunset.
it can be considered mercy to kill something that is dying slowly.
Hey, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here quick.
The bag the bag of holding is likely here. Her son got it from the cogs.
I saw
We
it
need
up here
we
in
need
this
to
room
get
to
it.
the
We
north.
need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Agreed. Preferably with the
Go
bag.
back down and get. Just yeah.
Cheekit, as you open the door, you see two more cats in the room. They're both just lazing around.
All right, Garth. I'm gonna leave this one up to you.
All right.
Garth, about right now, your talk with animals would fade away.
Okay.
Actually, no, you were still good going into the hallway for. You have a minute.
Hey,
Sorry.
are you guys cats?
No response.
Not cats. Hey, are you guys horny cats? I'm a horny cat.
Yeah, there's still no response.
Not cats, dude. Most cats are really talkative with me. And that was the weird thing about here. Some cats. Nah,
Yeah,
man,
it seemed
don't
like
go in
those
that
other
room.
cats in that other room were very talkative with
Wait,
you.
is that the wardrobe?
That's the
Right there?
wardrobe in question. Yeah.
Okay, shit. And the cats see us?
Let me make a roll. Let me see it. It's not necessarily if they see you. It's more of if they like notice or are paying attention. One does not. That's not. I don't want to roll 3d20s. You fool. They both aren't paying attention.
Okay. Garth is gonna steady himself in the hallway, and he's gonna kind of sweating, and he's gonna cast Shillelagh on his great club, shit. And then if he has a couple more seconds, he's going to like deft explore, like pump himself up, give himself some temporary HP.
Okay. Yeah.
Like 14 temp HP is what I can.
The stream is back. They can hear us again.
Yeah, when Garth got really nervous after saying Oblek, Sunset would have his other sword out, so he's got his
Both swords out up top.
2 swords out.
Okay. Meanwhile, while they're prepping to storm where they believe the bag is, Tyra, how are you keeping Miss Caralynn entertained currently?
I am trying to I'm doing a little jig about her son's heroic adventure through the cogs and his kind heart, and the virtues of being kind and giving and helpful, and how such a great human he was that he got this mystical bag as payment for such good deeds, and how he helped 20 other people on the way back home, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Disadvantage for performing with a headache.
Go ahead and you'll still be able to roll with advantage here.
Da-da-da-da-da.
So go ahead and roll a performance check again with at advantage here. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting it's me.
Okay, how do I add advantage? Or is that something you do?
You just roll it twice.
Oh, okay.
But I think this will give you the option to do it.
Yeah, advantage is the best. You roll 2, take the top. Disadvantage is the worst.
So that's a dirty 20. So you easily. In fact, while you're singing the song, are you playing an instrument as well with this?
Would you prefer the bagpipes, the lute?
If you're gonna be singing, you would be able to do the bagpipes.
Oh, right, true. I think in my intro, I think I just have a pan flute, so I think I'm just gonna be like singing.
Okay. Yeah, like we'll say that are you preferring to as the bagpipes your main instrument?
No, I know that I have proficiency with it, so it was the first thing in my head.
Okay.
But I don't actually have any on me, so.
We'll say whichever instrument of your choice, and we'll go into the inventory. You definitely have both your proficient musical items. I can go in and add those. But we'll say you use whatever instrument of your choice to set like the initial key for the song, and then you proceed to sing this very triumphant song, and you guys upstairs can hear this song and of this very heroic deed that Elrond did. Sunset, you do notice that Peaches has added a lot of flourish and stretched some truths about Elrond's adventures.
Interesting.
But Caralynn downstairs, she's clapping a little, softly clapping and kind of moving from side to side, yes, I love this song. This is a good one. So, back to upstairs. You guys hear the singing down below.
So Garth is gonna be like, we gotta go in there, and I think we gotta kill these things as quick as we can.
Why do we have to kill them? Do they look aggressive?
They do not look
chilling
aggressive.
there, right? So
They're just chilling.
Would me calling out as a cat, trying to talk to him, would that have revealed myself there, or would I still have kind of a surprise on these things?
That would kind of reveal yourself. They would be expecting something in the doorway.
Yeah.
What it is, I'll say if you're going to immediately attack, you would still get the surprise. If you're going to try to sneak in and then attack, then no.
Okay. Yeah, Chica, I think if we're gonna go for this, the best, we just gotta kill these two, grab it, and then go out the way we came. So that means, I don't. Sunset, do you want to like watch her back, or make sure that the old lady's just like distracted or something, like fall down the stairs at the same time?
Now, hold on. I'm guessing that Garth would have explained what ooblex are.
No, he has not. They have not.
Yeah.
We don't really have
no
the
time, but they're not cats. They're part of a bigger fucked up thing. But we gotta kill the nodes.
Wait, so can they talk to each other through their
Yeah,
minds?
that means we gotta get the fuck.
You
out.
would know that each one of these things is likely the exact same thing. Like they're
Yeah.
all part of a network.
So they would be able to tell each other that they're being attacked.
Well, they're the same. They're one.
Ah. Do you see the problem there, Garth?
Yeah. Well, either we get the fuck out and don't do this at all, or we're kind of committed here. Because on the way out we can get attacked anyway. So I mean, I say we do it.
So the solution you propose is for me to fall down the stairs.
Yes. Or make a big noise on the way down as soon as we kill these things.
This is just fantastic, this situation that I put myself in. I'm loving this.
Might I suggest, as I have my two swords out, I'm going to start waving them around, like with extremely,
Whoa.
swift and precise movements. Like, perhaps, maybe I am on call in case the not cats are agitated. While Tyra seems to have the old lady occupied as it is, we can be in and out, as it were, in and out.
Okay. Yeah. So Garth's gonna nod, and then so like, are we doing this? Like 3, 2, 1.
I would just like to point out that Frederick counted 30 cats.
So we gotta do this quick.
And this one cat almost killed Tyra.
We don't know that.
I
You
know
told
that.
us.
One cat almost killed Tyra.
You guys know that it attacked Kyra, not that it almost killed Tyra.
Oh,
It's
okay.
true.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on there with that.
Okay.
According to my observations, the cats are typically not agitated unless provoked. But these are not.
Well, you cut out at the end there, David.
So like Sunset would explain that he doesn't think the cats are necessarily aggressive unless provoked.
So
When Tyra was bit by the not cat, he had pet the cat with her hand.
we had that one cat that talked to me, the sassy son of a bitch over there, but there was another cat that didn't say anything. So, but there might be one obelisk in the next room. But if there's, I'm pretty sure there's 2 in here. We
So-
take them out and run and grab the thing. We could get in the clear. We don't take out the whole thing. We just get this and go.
Garth, you'd also know that that whenever an obelisk gets big enough, it produces spawn that are not part of the main hub, that are instead like travel elsewhere once they get enough memories. So you can assume that either they're all part of the same network, or some of these might just be spawn, or it might be part of like a really old big one. You do know that 30 is a bit too much for a standard adult. An elder one, on the other hand, would definitely be able to handle 30, but like a standard adult obelix would not be able to have like 30 appendages.
So, question though, but aren't all the appendages like carbon copies of each other? So if it's
No, they can take whatever for the appendage. So you'd also know this, and the slime on the floor is likely a part of it. So like the slime that attaches to these cats,
Up here?
there's slime on the floors here as well. You see like these slime puddles and such like that. So some of them might be.
The threads.
Yeah,
So, and he would know about the threads.
yeah.
So, and if we sever the threads, what happens?
If you sever the threads, that appendage just kind of like turns to mush, and it'll like slowly make its way back to the original
so
obelisk.
Garth is gonna investigate for the threats
Okay.
from out here.
You do see what looks to be like just in the threshold.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, with the natural 2. I mean, you can't tell what is urine and what is slime. I will say that you're smart enough that this door is a very tiny chokehold here. That if you just clean the whole door,
Pinky.
that you know if you made sure this door stayed clear and like wiped, that if there's an obelisk in there that's part of the adult obelisk, then you'd be able to sever its connection and they would just turn to mush.
So, like, yeah, he takes his dagger out and runs it along the seal of the door right here.
The closer cat just turns into, and it's disgusting. You guys just see like this thing, like all the hairs on it are like the hairs are there, but they just like the cat just like deflates.
Oh boy.
Okay, all right, that fucking worked. Oh my god. Okay.
See, we didn't have to attack it.
Yeah.
I am willing to bet money that one is an oblex.
Yeah. We should do that with all the doors right here.
You guys do notice, and Tyra, the old lady, suddenly like gets upright and looks upstairs.
Fuck.
Oh no.
So
We didn't know that.
no, but you guys
But
are
I know, and I'm like, shit.
yeah, you guys are about to enter initiative. So I'll say this is a surprise round here. This cat is not here. Let me change music from mischief to.
All right. Everyone
Let's do
clench your
this.
buttholes.
What did Garth do? You
I ran a dagger across the door, the bottom of the door seal right there, and cut the cord that was connected to these little filaments. That
shit.
Can I ask her and be like, ma'am, what's wrong? Is everything okay? And see if I can kind of distract her and keep her with me.
Yeah, if you want to try to. Okay, what's happening? Hold on, I got to rejoin my thing because I messed up myself apparently. Sorry.
Happens to the best of us.
It doesn't like it when you hit control to click. But yeah, I will say that roll a persuasion check for me.
Boom. +6 persuasion. Let's do this.
Natural 1.
Give me a sec. Forget that. I
If
have
I
to
roll
throw
a
that.
natural 1, I'm going to be a little irked.
Persuasion. Oh, that's first roll.
Okay, let's do this. It's not great.
No, it's. I mean, it's an 18 total. So I will say that the old lady will not move for 2 rounds, as you were keeping that one's attention. Let me start grabbing people. Like you guys for combat.
Sunset, did you tell us what was going on downstairs, like where the lady was going, and what was going on with Tyra? Like, would we be aware that she's keeping her busy?
Well, you would have heard like the singing and the dancing, I'm sure. So,
Yeah.
like I would assume that we would all heard that and known that that was a distraction. And then beyond that, I'm here with you guys now. So I don't know. If well, can we hear her since we're by the stairs now? Like, would we hear Tyra talk?
Yeah, you'd hear some echoing, and you'd hear Tyra trying to convince her.
Okay.
You guys want to move over to the encounter side, and hit the roll function.
Counter
Side.
The fist next to the 2 language weapons.
combat tracker.
Combat tracker, yeah.
Haha, 8. But we get a surprise round, you said?
Tyra, do you see the fist on the right hand menu at the top?
Oh.
Click on that, and then click on the little dice icon next to your name.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, what am I?
Natural 20.
With the highest dex is last in line.
All right. So, Tyra, you were up first. You successfully distracted her to kind of like stay down here. Do you want to? What do you want to do? This is. We will consider this. It's more of like a. It's more of like a encounter thing. So it's not necessarily combat if you don't want to fight her. But this is your turn, so you have an action, bonus action, movement, and a reaction.
Did my games do the next up thing? Or is it a different
Okay.
module?
This is a different module.
Oh, I don't
I'll
know.
throw it to you.
Okay, so I have an action, a bonus action, and then a reaction.
Well, reaction you can happen at any time, but bonus action and an action, and then your movement.
And an interact with an object.
Yes, and a free interact, which is like opening up a door, picking up an item, that kind of stuff.
And a compact.
Can I, since that's like if it's a creature that does psychic damage, can I charm it?
You can definitely try to charm it, yeah.
Because I have the spell charm person. So if it's is it a humanoid?
You would know that this is not considered humanoid.
Okay.
It would be considered an ooze.
And so we're pretty sure that she is the main body of this oblex?
You're not 100% sure. You just know that she suddenly changed her behavior.
Okay.
You wouldn't know what Garth did up top.
Okay, so I do have. Can I like slowly just like slip my rapier out of its sheath and just like get ready in case I need to?
And hold. Yeah, you can hold your action. You can hold like an attack with your rapier.
Okay.
So we'll say you do that. You hold your action if she, and the trigger is if she attacks you, or what's the trigger for it?
Yeah, if she attacks me, can I use would I be able to use like my Misty Step spell to dodge and then try to get behind her and attack, or
No, you'd have to do just an action.
okay.
So you can choose a Misty Step instead to move to the other side, or you can swing with your rapier.
Could she Misty Step outside if she wanted to?
Yes,
I
it's
have to
any
be able
place
to see it.
yeah, and you can see outside to the south here.
Oh, okay. So I get my rapier ready and just kind of get Misty Step just in case I have to like get out of the house if she's gonna mess me up.
Okay, and just so you're aware, if you're holding holding a spell, if it doesn't trigger, if you don't trigger it, you'll still lose the spell slot. So it'll still count as spending the spell slot.
Okay.
Just so
Well,
you're
then-
aware.
Okay, I did not know that. Okay, then I'm just gonna get my rapier ready in case I need to mess stuff up. I don't want to ready a spell then. I probably want to save that.
Okay. All right. So next up, Garth.
Is going
I'll move.
to he's going to cast Zephyr Strike on himself, and that lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Come on. Show me the thing. I mean, I did it down there. There's nothing there, but yeah. Lasts for a minute. My speed turns to 30. No, I get 30 more feet of movement. Also, I get 10 more for Dread Ambusher, so my speed is 70 right now. And then on one attack that I choose, I can get advantage, and I get a plus D8 for just one attack.
Why don't I hear the music, by the way?
That lasts for a minute. The movement.
I still got it.
I'll stop and play it again. Me leaving broke it.
All right, so I cast Misty Step, and it's 15. I'm gonna rush in here, and I don't get attacks of opportunity, so it's 20, and I'm gonna use my action to rummage around in here and try to find the thing.
Okay, make an investigation check. Also, if you guys double click on your profiles, and you can like double click on the banner to like minimize it, but that way you can keep your stuff there. What was the total on that? I missed it. I guess I can look at
I got it. It is 15.
15. So for your action, you see 2 bags currently in there that would fit like the description of a bag of holding.
Can I grab both?
Your free action's only to grab one.
Okay.
You know what? Do sleight of hand. See if you can kind of grab both by the by like their strap. It's buff 10. I'll say you grab both, but I will say you do not get a bonus action.
I already used
All right.
bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we'll keep it how it is then. That'll just kind of like be. We'll say you use up the rest of your movement you would generally have with Zephyr Strike to grab both the bags.
Okay, so I use 20 feet of movement. I would have 20 more, which is the normal. So I'd be like, I got him, and then I'll move back out here, and then into here. I think is as far as I can get if I lose that 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Move the range that you can. So. All right. So you guys hear you hear Garth. Well, you see Garth just like he casts a spell on himself really quickly, and you can almost see like a small like wind trail as he and it's eerily, creepily quiet still as he moves across the carpet. You do hear the occasional like as his footsteps like step in some of these puddles. But Garth goes in and he grabs some bags and you move to the runs back out to the other room. With that, you Tyra are speaking with Caralynn, and Caralynn like is looking upstairs currently, and she's kind of quiet. I think I heard something upstairs. Give me just a minute. I need to go check on the cats. They might have done something. Hold on. And she starts to make her way. If you want to, you can try to stop her with your held action, or you can let her make her way. She doesn't seem to be moving very fast.
Can I? Well, so my leg is pretty much healed, right? Like it's just the.
Yeah, you'll suffer no penalties for damage.
Okay.
It's just more for flavor.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get her to stay down here with me. So can I, like, take a couple steps closer to her and be like, no, please, like, we need to finish this, song for Elrond, and, you gotta tell me what happens, his next adventure after he, got the bag from those people. What did he do after that,
Okay. We'll have you do a persuasion check, but this one's going to be at disadvantage. So I'll throw that at you.
And you did say she had already bought us 2 rounds.
Oh, you're right. I did say that she's buying you guys rounds here. So I'll say that worked actually. So you don't have to use your reaction here for that. You bought a round from her, so she does say that, but then she doesn't move. She's still looking upstairs, but she did wait a little bit. To the cat.
What's with the barking? That should be meowing.
Right? There we go. All right. So the other cat that's in here, it saw Garth move in and out, and the cat kind of like hisses. And I gotta pull up a stat sheet here because
Did Garth tell us that he got it?
Yes, as he's like running right, he's like, got it.
I got 2 bags.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah. Also, Zephyr Strike doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff.
All right. It's gonna move to here. Oh no, I gotta hit a button. Give me a sec. Forgot to hit some buttons here.
Unbelievable. Do you know how much this is destroying my verisimilitude? It's gone.
All right. You see as like the cat runs up to you, Cheekid, and it like it goes to go like swing at you with its paw.
Oh,
But
great.
you notice like the paw is jelly-like.
Oh shit.
Fantastic.
It's a 21 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that is. I think so.
And you take 5 points of damage.
Cool.
3 points of slashing, 1 point of psychic. Sunset, looking at it, it looks like this one's doing a little less damage than the one that hit. Tyra.
Okay, my heart starts racing.
And Chica, you don't remember. You know you're in the second floor of this house. You don't remember if you went up the stairs or through a window. You don't remember where you came.
I know I want to get out.
Yes. You remember the rough layout of the house from the spider. You just don't remember how you got to this point. You don't remember if you went up the stairs to get to here or through a window or something.
I do see Garth right here, currently on his way.
Yes.
With his back facing me. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I know that I came in with Garth?
You do know that you came in with Garth. You just don't remember which way you guys came. But you see Garth moving the other way currently. All right. With that, Sunset, you are up. Chica, you're next.
Okay, so there's only really one cat right now that's attacking us.
Correct.
Garth, sorry, did you get 2 bags or no? No.
Yeah, he said, He
You got
came through, he's like, I got 2 bags, and he ran.
And then you went into
He
that.
held up 3 fingers.
Okay.
Sorry, no. But he ran into this. He came from the room that you guys assumed.
I probably showed him. I probably was holding them when I walked out.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so then ooh. Whoa.
And I.
Oh. I'm on YouTube. Okay. All right, here we are. So I will also cast. I still have visibility, so I do it so I can follow along.
You don't have visibility?
No, I don't have shared visibility again.
Okay, I have. Got to figure out what the hell's going on with
So
that.
this is gonna cast. Go cast.
Can you see still though?
Zephyr Strike. I can see me. Yeah, I can see my visibility. How? How do you cast spells? Or does it matter, Matt? Yeah. Am I supposed to cast these in Foundry or no?
You can cast them in D&D Beyond.
Okay. So I cast Zephyr Strike on me as well. Rangers for the win. And then I'm gonna feel like we got one cat here. We got Kikit and Garth. So I'm gonna make my way down the stairs to regroup with Tyra and give her some support if she needs it. And probably run into this cat.
Yeah, that cat's there. It doesn't seem to be currently active in fighting. But you're gonna go downstairs?
Yeah, this cat's gonna die, so I'm gonna attack that cat.
You're just gonna straight up attack the cat? Alright.
Yeah.
Go ahead and swing to hit.
Okay, short swords. And 2-weapon fighting, enemy just uses basically your action and your bonus action or something?
Correct.
Roll. Attack.
Nice.
19. Nice. That
Does that
definitely hits. That definitely hits.
It's a real cat.
Are you sure it's just a cat?
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna kill it.
Right, roll damage.
2.
5.
Oh,
Okay. And are you attacking with both or no? I will say with the first hit, you cleave a real cat in half.
All right. Okay. Good enough for me, so I'm gonna keep moving.
Total Sunset, just murder bot time. Go, come on! You're oblaks!
All right, so you continue your moving downstairs then?
Yeah. Did I screw that up?
No, you're good. Give me just a sec. Let me grab it. I gotta move you over to the other map.
And so I still have my second weapon attack, right?
Correct. You still have your bonus action attack.
Okay.
Can you move your characters? Yeah, you can move them. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna come here and I guess read the room. What am I looking at right now?
You see Tyra with her hand on a rapier ready to draw it.
Okay.
And as you kind of come through the thing, you watch Caralynn kind of And Tyra, you see this of Caralynn kind of like following Sunset through the stairs, even though like there's no line of sight. And as you walk down the base of the stairs, Sunset, Carolynn's looking right at you.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast. Well, I guess.
You already cast Zephyr Strike.
Yeah. So I cast what I can. So yeah, I've got both.
Oh,
my
and
swords
Zephyr
up.
Strike is a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah, he took his action and his bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have another sword attack. So your bonus action was
Okay.
on the cat.
So I'm gonna like stand right here and block this doorway with my body and just look at Tyra and say, you know, the non-cats are hostile, and then look at Caralynn and say, you are dying, and these are not all cats. One was a cat, but these are not all cats, and they are hostile. What do you say?
You have 6 seconds.
That's it. That's all I do.
Okay. So as he's spieling that, Cheekid, you see Garth making his way after shouting, "I got 2 bags." You see you see Sunset move around the corner, go down the stairs. You hear and a sword strike like as it hits the wood, and you hear Sunset continue going down, and then he starts yelling at Caralynn. What do you do?
You know, I'm not a courageous person.
And there's still that cat right in front of you that swatted at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the dodge action and follow Garth into this room here.
With the disengage bonus
Disengage, yes, sorry. Disengage.
action. So as a rogue, you probably still have your action.
Correct.
Correct, yeah, you're right. I forgot I was
Bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action.
Disengage.
Disengage.
Does it let you move through there? Okay, it is.
Yeah. So that's
And then
5
you close
feet.
the door.
Sorry, I don't, you know. Let me see here. And I would see that the window is broken, yeah?
It's not broken, but you guys have opened it, yeah.
Okay.
You see it's open.
Yeah, I'm going out into the alleyway.
Okay. As you get here, you realize that it is a 12-foot drop to the bottom. And yeah. And the other cat, this cat is now looks like it's kind of approaching you guys to fight. The other one is still back here.
I'll take a shot at the cat that moved towards us
Okay.
before leaping out of the window.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Let's see here. 6. Does that hit?
18 hits. Gonna roll for damage.
That's 6 plus 4.
So 6 total. So it's looking like you did a little damage, but it's definitely got more health than what a standard
Gotcha.
cat would have.
Yeah, I'll exit into the alleyway and kind of
Well, so you're
do
currently.
what I can help anyone get out.
All right, so you're gonna try to like just kind of hover.
Yeah, as
Right
best
here?
I can in this little narrow
Yeah.
alleyway.
I'll say like you like have one hand like on the windowsill, and you're using your wings to keep yourself up at ease.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know my wings are like it's like a 12 or 13 foot wingspan, so
You'd be able to fit in here just fine.
gotcha.
It's a little cramped and whatnot, but not debilitating. So, all right,
That's what I'm doing.
Tyra, you are up.
Oh lord. Oh, geez.
You see Sunset. There is normal blood on his sword as he comes down, and he has threatened Caralynn, saying, "You will die."
No, I said you are dying,
You are dying.
and then I told her that these aren't cats.
That's true. That is what he said. So, what do you do, Tyra?
Oh geez. Should I just go for it?
It's up to you. What would your character do, considering their past? Would they trust this person? Would they think that they're still human? It's a good way to
not
argue combat.
considering I saw her like follow, the Sunset from the top of the stairs down and stuff when previously she'd been totally out of it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to move a little bit closer to...
You have to be within 5 feet. You have to be you have to be right next to the token to hit her.
Yeah, so kind of move up to help kind of Sunset get her into a corner. Or
Okay.
maybe not. Just kind of help her team up with Sunset and get close enough to hit her if necessary.
Okay, but you're not going to swing at her yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, are you able to move your character, or do I need to move it for you? Cool. Also, if you notice the tokens here, it now leaves a 0 foot, so that's where you started last, if you needed to remember that. Alright, so you're not going to hit her yet. Do you want to do anything else with your action? You're going to hold your action to attack when Sunset does, if Sunset attacks.
Yes.
Okay. Then, Garth, you are up.
Alright, so Garth is going to take. Well, he's already had his great club out and shillelied up. So he's going to use 10 feet of movement to run up to this cat that he attacked that should be dead by all rights after a kick to it. I'm going to attack with my great club. It's already a D8, but it's magical with shillelagh.
Okay. So you do a total of 8 damage to it?
8 damage, and then I'm gonna throw in another D8 of damage with the Zephyr Strike on top of that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that, both of those. No. One D8. Right click to lower him. 1 damage.
Jesus.
It's...
Demons.
As you're hitting it with the club, the cat is like... It malforms, like you're hitting a very loose water balloon.
Gross.
But like it's still keeping its insides, and you see a little bit of this greenish red ooze kind of pouring out the side of its hips and a little bit coming out of its eyes and mouth. It's still alive, but it's looking rough.
Okay. Is this shitty to have done to kind of... My bonus action was to cast a Hunter's Mark?
We can retcon it.
Or do
but
you want me
we'll,
to add that after and then no damage? Or
we'll retcon it and say that if you wanted to cast it before
okay.
and add the damage to it, go for it.
Alright, so I cast Hunter's Mark. In addition to that, that does another 3 damage.
All right. And as you get done hitting it, and then the Zephyr Strike hits, and it looks like it's about to get up, and then it just and just deflates as the ooze kind of pours out of it.
Okay. I can't see anything else there, so that Hunter's Mark is...
You do see this cat over here, but it does not look to be...
I move it over to the other cat just to be sure.
Okay.
Just to I want to make sure that cat doesn't move after me. Alright, so I still have 50 feet of movement. So, 40, and then I'm going to jump down. Does that take any movement?
You're going to move 5 movement out, and then it doesn't take any movement unless you're going to climb.
Okay, yeah.
Are you climbing or just jumping?
I'm just jumping down. So,
Okay.
25, so I got 35 more feet of movement.
Alright, you do take... That is fall damage. Because you do drop 10 feet.
Okay.
Just right at the cusp of that. Give me just a sec. That's 1d6 for every 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Losing my temp HP.
So you roll and Chica, you see him. You see Garth actually dive out the window, and you have to kind of move out of the way for Garth to land, and he lands and then kind of like hits the wall on the other side in his roll and takes a little bit of damage, and then you start to move.
I
Garth.
just kind of shout like, "I would have helped you."
And he whispers, "Safe house! Safe house!" As he runs out. So, we didn't establish this because we got keys to a place, but we didn't set it up.
I also have access to its safe house.
So I'm moving you over to the second floor, or the bottom floor right now.
Okay.
You moved over up and north, correct?
Yes.
All right. I didn't set up the see-through walls on this. I apologize.
I probably would have asked him where Sunset is.
As you move through?
As he,
Well, you probably would have
See if I-
thought Sunset move down the
that's true.
stairs.
You're right.
All right.
So.
All
right. Then we are to Caralynn Briggs B. Just kidding. All right. So we are to Carolynn's turn. Caralynn is going to turn to liquid and seek
Hot.
beneath the floorboards. You guys do get an attack of opportunity here.
I was gonna ask her if she was happy, so that answers that.
How you feeling? Oozy.
You guys get an attack of opportunity on her.
Okay, so
Just roll multiple attack.
That's only like a weapon attack, right? Or can I cast a spell?
No, it's only up attack unless you have the Warcaster.
okay, so the rapier is a 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah, if you like, if you have your name open, if you double click on your character name.
Oh, I can click with the rapier and say chat.
Yep.
Ooh.
And those both, I think they both miss. Let me double check.
Yikes.
We hit our swords, both trying to swing at the same spot, and they like clean.
Yes. Well, it's more of like it does go into the ooze, but it doesn't like seem like it hit. It looks like it just hit like the vestigial ooze around it, not like the actual sentient part of the ooze. So like, but yeah, like so it's like you like strike down and then Tara, you like stab your rapier, and they both like your rapier kind of like gets stuck floorboard, and Sunset you pinched, and like some of the wood kind of like shatters as you swung at it. But she does not. She's nowhere. You don't know exactly where she has gone. She has sunk into the floorboard. And that is her turn. That other cat was killed. Where's this cat? The other cat is gonna. Chica, you see the other cat running in towards you, and it has like it's leaving like a little tiny trail of ooze, but like it's like splotchy. It's not part of a big one, but that's as far as it can get. And then like it like hisses at you.
Great.
Sunset, it is your turn.
So there's currently no visible enemies in our room now, right?
Correct.
Okay. So Sunset would turn to Tyra and say, "Is it time to go, Tyra?"
I hope so.
Okay. Well, let us go. What a strange house. And he's just gonna start heading for the front door.
Front door. Okay. You get to here. The door's locked.
No problem for a Warforged, I'm sure.
You see the
That's
deadbolt in
what
front.
I'm
You see the deadbolt in front. You can unlock it just fine and
Oh,
open
okay.
it. But
Yeah.
the door is locked.
Then I won't wail on it. So yeah, I'll use my action to unlock it, I guess.
No, it's just like a free action to unlock and open the door. So.
Cool.
All right. So, Sunset is outside of the house.
Yeah, and
Chica.
I would be watching for Tyra to follow me.
Okay,
I'm
She could.
definitely coming after you, yeah.
you're here. Garth, you didn't see it, but he went around over here,
Go around the corner.
and you have this window open over here.
This
So
cat is coming at me.
the cat was coming after you. Yeah.
Okay. Question: when I was in this house over here, would I have seen that this kind of dead ends over here to the left?
Yes.
Okay. But Garth is over there.
The dead end. I headed towards the dead end.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know beforehand, but yeah. That makes sense.
I will kind of
You
go
would-
around this corner. Oh, go ahead.
I want to say, Garth, you would have noticed that it was a dead end as well if you want to.
Okay, I would have stopped right there. Well, I could have. Yeah.
If you wanted to say
Is it
you
a
actually
way
got
to
around
jump
here.
Over, or is
One
it
more
like
time?
a tall wall. Is it a wall that I could like jump over? Or is it like a tall building?
No,
wall?
it's like it's a tall building wall. Like this, like inside here looks to be like kind of like a maintenance type shaft for things that you're in currently.
Shaft. Nice.
Okay.
But you don't see
So-
like any real apparent entrances inside where you're currently sitting. Actually, what's your passive perception here?
My passive perception's pretty big.
Isn't it like 14?
I think it's.
I'll help check real quick.
I'm looking at.
I guess I can just hover. It's 16. Sorry, get that I have the hover. I'm stupid.
Come on, Matt.
All right, so yeah, you have a passive perception of 16.
16. Holy crap.
You would notice some little splotches of ooze out here,
Are here in the alley?
out here in the alley,
Like towards the alley I'm headed?
and kind of all around the house you guys are at, and to the north area. But with that said, let's go back to Cheekin.
Okay.
I'll let you wreck on your movement here once we
Okay.
get back to your turn.
So I would have kind of gone around this corner so the cat couldn't see me, and I would bonus action hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
And that's +8. 19.
19. All right.
And then I would peek around and take a shot at the cat that was running towards me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. You do not have advantage.
Okay. That's good.
Oblix have blind sight.
Ah. 14.
14 does hit this one.
Okay. 6 + 4.
5 damage. All right.
Okay, and I kind of screech while I shoot.
Okay. And it was 5 damage, right?
Yeah.
So you do a decent amount of damage to it. It's definitely not like hurting super bad. But like it like sinks in like sickeningly as it goes into the cat's flesh.
Good. Okay. And then I will move to the window and I guess I'll just wait to try and wait. Is Garth at this corner here?
Garth's kind of. Which way would you have moved, Garth? Would you have gone northward area or?
He would have gone towards the exit that he knows instead of just like blindly running down the hallway. So I think he's gonna try to climb up.
He's up to here?
Yeah.
Or-
So you would see him like just blindingly fast run past here and then stop when he notices it's a dead end. So I'm stopped here.
Oh, you're on the other map. Sorry. Point out again.
Right there.
Okay. She would have stopped there towards that area there.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
he probably would have turned around to.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll kind of like hover, or I'll be on the ground waiting to just kind of help him up, so that I can give him any assistance he needs in getting up into this window and getting
Looks
out.
like he's trying to break. He's thinking about breaking into the window on the first floor. I don't need second.
Is there?
floor.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll just be waiting for him then. Wherever
Make sure he
he's
gets
at.
in. Okay. On the same first floor.
Yeah, wherever he's at, I'll be at that level.
Okay, I'll move you over to there. And I'll move everyone's camera over there. All right, Tyra, you are up.
Okay, so we had went outside, Sunset and I, and we'd seen like piles of like ooze kind of around the house.
No. You guys, there's no ooze out front here. If you
Oh,
were,
okay.
are you heading outside currently?
What? No, we just got out of there. We were like, screw this.
Sunset did.
Technically, in combat, we have to go piecewise.
Yeah,
Oh.
be person by person. So
Okay, I'm following Sunset out then.
okay. So yeah, you guys are outside currently, and you're kind of looking in. You don't see any signs of Cheekit or Garth, but you guys are currently outside safe. So
Okay. Can I like use an action to like go around to one of the sides of the house to see if I can see them and just say, Sunset, do you want to stay out front and keep an eye, and I'll go around the corner to look for him to see if I can see him in any of the windows. Because if we have the stuff we need, then we may as well split. Like, we don't have to take care of this problem.
Yeah, you'll be able to get to right here. That's probably like the furthest you'll be able to go. If you used both your if you used your action to move as well, your movement plus your action.
Okay.
So you won't be able to see quite around the corner, but you'll be able to get to right there for your turn.
Okay.
All right, Garth.
All right. So, Garth is going to pull out a dagger, like hold the great club in one hand and pull it. Well, I'm gonna break through that window.
Break this window?
Yeah, I'm gonna break through that window. So that's gonna be with my action. So I guess I'm gonna attack with my great club.
Okay. Go ahead and it's glass. You use your action and you just bash it with your great club. People outside, you guys do hear like some glass breaking, but it's pretty like quiet. It's not like super loud. You hear like it's almost like a cup breaking. So it is open, so you can make your way through that window now.
So I'm gonna come over.
It's gonna let you through or no?
I am prototyping where I'm gonna go.
Gotcha.
Alright, yeah, so I can run out the door. So it's not letting me come in there if you can put me inside.
Yeah. I don't think the walls update until I update the scene.
So yeah, I hop in here and I'm just rushing through, using all my movement coming to this front door, or this right here?
This right here is a banister right here. The door is just on the other side, but you would have seen the door when you got to about right here if you want to try to move through the door. And you would know where the door is.
Oh, over there? Okay.
Yeah, it's right here.
Do I, I'm running through there very, very quickly, but, with passive perception of 16, do I see anything as I'm running past?
Just more empty bottles of alcohol, some rotten food in the kitchen that you ran through.
Okay. Alright, so I think I get to about right there with 16.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You could get one more space.
Okay. Alright, so I use my action to break through there. Bonus actions. So yeah, nothing. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I would have been kind of hurt when you left me alone in the alley.
No, this is yelled, safe house, safe house!
Got 2 bags. Safe house. No one's Tyra with your no one hears what's going on with Caralynn. Cat's dead. The other cat, Chica, you do see the other cat that you shot once kind of peek out the window and look down at you. Do a really strange guttural hiss, and then kind of shrink back inside.
Yeah, not a fan.
Does not follow. Sunset, are you just kind of waiting outside?
Yeah, Sunset would have agreed with Tyra. Said he would have definitely told Tyra at this point that Garth has the bag. What a success! And he would be standing here watching guard. He has no safe house or any concept of safe house.
Alrighty. So with that, Cheekid.
So just a 316-pound warforged stand outside this.
Outside this house. All right, you're in the Fallen District. No one really comes out here, so. All right, Cheekid, you're up.
Did we get shown where the place was? We got the key, but we didn't.
You know where it's at, yeah.
So who has the key?
You all have a key.
Okay.
Okay, I must have forgot that. So I
didn't explicitly say it that you guys gave it that Ace gave it to you guys, but he did give you all a key to the place.
So, quick question: is that safe house different than the one that I know of because of my background?
Yes. Well, it's not a safe house that they gave you keys to. It's literally just to a tavern inn that
Gotcha.
they gave you keys to.
Yeah, I'd follow Garth. Am I able to kind of I doubt I could.
You couldn't fly through the entrance, but I will say you could give yourself 30, because you have 50 movement speed normally.
Yeah,
flight.
flying.
Let's say between having to walk at 20 and flying at 50, that on average inside this kind of cramped quarters, you have a movement speed of 35.
Just kind of like pushing myself forward with my wings.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 32.
I won't let you. I have to pull you in. Sorry.
Allow me to get through. 25, 25. You said 30.
With movement, if you want to add your action to it, you can add another 35 to it.
Yeah. Another 30, right?
35.
Yeah, 35. I'll just get down with Garth.
Okay. We'll say, just for expediency's sake, you guys are able to get out here. Sunset, you see Garth and Chikid roll a... if you guys want you to see who gets out the door first, roll a...
We are kind of racing.
You are kind of racing. Roll just a standard... I'll send it to you guys. Dexterity. Yeah. Just Dex, because you guys are already moving. Like, it's not who got the drop here. I'm sorry. Request rolls. There you go. You can use your first one there.
Oh, did I already roll?
Yeah, I see a Dex check of 21, and Chikid got a 19. So Garth, you like push out just in front of Chikid.
I let it
Chikid.
happen.
You actually have to. It's close enough. You actually have to like bat your wings backwards to like not run into not run into Garth. You have to, you have to like come on.
I really don't
like,
want to touch him. He drinks milk after all.
No, yeah, he's running faster than like somebody dashing. Like this giant 300-pound, 8-foot tall thing is just booking it.
Oh, the juggernaut.
All right, so
Totally spooked.
you guys have 2 bags. You guys made it out of there safely.
I swear,
For the
Garth,
most
one
part.
of these better be a bag of holding.
Garth doesn't stop running. Garth does not stop running. He just goes.
You can talk and run.
No, like for the next minute, he's just going full speed, like speeds up to like 90 feet per second, and you just. You catch up to him later though. He's like totally winded.
I kind of float behind him the whole time.
Sunset, I guess, will look back at Tyra and say, I found Garth for a moment, and there is Keegan.
Well, you can dash as your bonus action, right?
Yeah, but I was told to sit here and watch the guard.
I would have probably yelled would I have seen them when we came out?
Yeah, you would have seen that. I'm just for expediency's sake.
Yeah.
You guys can RP this, but you guys are all to the same location. I'm just pulling everybody out of.
Let's go, Sunset.
Let's go.
Garth is like the second grade kid that thinks he's the fastest one at school.
Does he throw his arm backs and do the Naruto run?
yeah. No, but yeah. So just kind of like a meta standpoint, Keequid, you can you move 35 per minute on the ground. Not 35 per round.
No, he moves.
I think 20 feet walking, 50 flying.
50 flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would just do like a
you can do
flank.
150 in a round.
100.
No, because you can dash as a
bonus action dash too.
So
and
action
then
dash,
my regular
bonus
gotcha,
action
yeah.
dash, movement dash.
Yeah.
150.
I knew that.
Wow. Wow.
That's if he has the space to fly. He needs at least a at minimum 15 feet. Like
15. I couldn't remember what we decided on.
It's 12.5, but that's what your
Okay,
wingspan is. So 15.
So with Zephyr Strike, you gain 30 more movement speed. So when you dash, it's like it's 60 plus another 60.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So he's moving like 120, like 12 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's moving quick.
He's moving pretty quick. And then the first round, he gets 130. Because he gets an extra 10 for just that first round.
That's for your bugbear, right?
No, that's the Gloomstalker.
Sucker.
Yeah. Bugbears are not made to move this fast. Yeah, they're actually kind of dexy.
They're dexterous.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys book out of the fallen district. You guys actually get kind of into actually got some other things here. Hopefully, because they're in lower districts.
I would like to point out, though, I think originally we were just going to kind of scout out this lady's house.
Whoops.
And I think I would mention to everyone, like, we were tasked with stealing one of these bags of holding, but it might be we might be looked down on for stealing it from an old. It might be seen as we took the easy way out, I guess is what I'm saying.
But they said if we do it before 3 days, we get a bonus. And this
You
is
guys are-
She
why-
was an oblect. She was not an old woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta burn that place down. Like
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't hurting anyone, I guess. We
We
we broke into her house and stole from her.
That was not an old lady.
There was
that
a
thing
mummy
ate
in
the
the
old
other
lady.
apartment.
Kikid, I guarantee you that would have been easier if you had just let me kill her from the start. That was an
It
You know,
bit you,
this is
didn't it?
one of those times where I do agree with you, Sunset. Yes, you probably should have killed her immediately.
yes, like I did the cat.
You know, I didn't
You
know that
killed
she
the
was
cat?
not a.
Yes, I did not know it was not a cat, or it was a cat, and I could not take the risk.
Oh, hey, Tyrant, you seem to be familiar with those things. Like, it steals memories, right?
Yes,
What did-
you would
what
know
did-
that.
What did you forget, Keekwood? Because you got bit.
Did I get? Oh, I just forgot where we came in at. I didn't know which way to get out, so I just kind of followed you into that room.
Yeah, there's no telling what it took from you. You probably lost your piano lessons.
Did I play the piano before?
You did. You
Are
might
you
have.
telling me I was a maestro?
You might have played the piano. It's gone. All right, we gotta burn it down. That thing is horrible.
Do I remember my parents?
Tyra, you would know that. Well, it's not super common, but if a place similar to the Fallen District occurs that has like plumbing and such, the obelisks tend to move to places that have like active plumbing that are not like actively kept cleansed. So there's probably a good chance that there's several other obelix infested homes in the Fallen District after
Yes.
there.
So, guys, we're just going to avoid the Fallen District for now in case they happen to talk to each other, because there's probably more of them. So let's just make a little mental note, or a note literally on the map that says, do not return if all possible, please.
Are you saying that there's more of these things, Tyra?
Yeah, they like plumbing, they like wet stuff. They're basically ooze, and, you know, it's just, it happens, but we don't want to go back there if we can avoid it.
Garth did kind of a piss poor job of explaining what these things are.
We had like 5 seconds.
Garth,
You guys are also,
Garth did not explain.
No, I
You guys
did
are
not,
currently in
'cause
the
we didn't have time
foundation.
to explain. If
You
I
guys see the,
explained the intricacies of an obelisk ooze to you, we would have become the ooze in that time.
You could have explained it before you cut
Can
their
we
connection.
just check the loot and see if we made out with what we wanted to make out with, or if we
Let's
have
get
to
back
go
to
like?
let's get back to safe house. Let's get the best safe house. I want to empty this thing out.
You
Instead
milk
of
drinking
explaining-
fuck.
so you guys are currently, I'll say you guys are just on the edge of the Fallen District, keeping up that kind of like talk in the moving towards. You guys see the other map I threw up there?
Yeah.
Itty bitty one,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the mini map. Yeah.
Yeah, of
Lower
like
Sharn
the Lower Sharn districts. You guys are currently in the Fallen. You guys are moving towards. You guys are just about to enter the Foundation, which is more of like homes and such, and where the Silver Tankard is in the Dragon Eyes district, the Red Light
Gotcha.
district over there. So,
So
Is there anything
like
else?
run all the way there?
are you guys going to be sprinting the whole way there? It's
I
it's about an hour.
Is there
walk.
like transportation? Is there like an equivalent of taxis?
Yeah, you guys can get on a. There's definitely a small lightning rail, a free public lightning rail. You guys can hop on. That'll make the journey a little. It still averages about to 30 minutes, judging from point to point, just from the waiting times and loading times and such. But it's less effort on your guys' part to move over there.
I think after that we need a nice little like calming lightning rail trip.
Yeah,
Okay.
We can kind of expect the bag during the trip and everything. So
No,
Yeah.
we need a safe place to do it because who knows what's inside there. There could be more spore in the bag. We can't open it up in the light. We can't do it in the train.
It is nice of you to
Garth
tell
is
us.
freaked out.
It is nice of of you to tell us about the obelisk now.
Yeah,
Hey,
thanks.
Hey,
Thank-
I can't go into a zoological urgency, okay? You gotta understand.
Guys,
we
there's
had to
probably
try.
people around who don't want to hear this conversation, so do we want to zip it, get on the
X-nay
train,
on the
and get to the
obelisk.
safe house?
I agree with Tyra. Maybe I should just fall down the stairs next time. Ha ha
Yeah,
Yeah, what
that
a
would
great
have
idea
been
that was,
helpful
Garth.
than killing cats.
So as you guys are moving across, you guys like your conversations like starts to get loud, and you realize you want to be quiet again. So like y'all sitting get quieten up, and it does draw some attention of some people that are just kind of like, what the hell is like? That's for one thing. That's a weird group of people. Like why?
Yeah, there's a dirty warforged with us.
Why is that human hanging out with a warforged, a birdman, and whatever the fuck that is?
Well, Garth wants to like sit away in the corner, like.
Well, if you guys are having this, well, you guys are. This is just on moving to the public transportation.
Okay, yeah.
Would we notice people look like watching us or
Definitely.
like noticing us?
Yeah,
Okay.
you definitely like notice
Yeah,
it.
well, yeah, with Garth's passive perception, so he's gonna kind of like disperse. Like he wanted to just book it anyways and get there on his own, anyways, and then just reconnoiter. But
Okay, so you guys kind of like spread out a little bit to try not look as suspicious. The street over towards the tram area is, as you guys get into the foundation, this is like the apartments area. It is getting close to dusk now, and so there's people there's not a lot of people loading onto the tram area. A lot of foot traffic going to those tram areas, but there is a lot of traffic coming from it as they're coming home from work and such like that.
I do want to ask. I'd probably be a little paranoid just from the entire thing happening. Would I have noticed, either making a perception check or my passive perception, would I have noticed anyone kind of following us or keeping tabs on us?
Following, just with your passive.
Yeah, 11. I mean,
Not really.
okay.
You're pretty certain that no one really like followed you out of the
Garth is looking out too, like super paranoid.
So when you guys were first having that discussion, there were people kind of like following you, not following you, sorry, like watching you as you went across with the name, like yeah,
Noticing.
yeah. But then as you guys kind of like dispersed to what they're like, I don't want to deal with that, or I don't. I guess like you did draw a little bit of attention, but it's not like some people are like going, oh, let's go follow those guys. You know, it's more of just like, who's this rambunctious group kind of thing.
Gotcha.
As you guys are making your way towards the tram, the loading area, the lightning rail, you do see a kind of like in a small little alleyway, another warforged that's kind of like sitting on a blanket. Doesn't have legs below its knees, and it's kind of sitting there, and it looks like it's panhandling.
Can we adopt him?
You should do it.
What's your name?
Are you approaching the warforged? But no, he's just sitting there panhandling. Just he's got like a cup out essentially.
Can I give him a gold?
Warforged aren't animals.
A gold. That's a lot, by the way.
I mean,
Like $100.
That's like you're getting like $100 bill.
Okay, can I give him one of my coppers or whatever? Or 2 coppers? I don't know.
That's like nothing. You're so cheap.
Might as well just give him the quarter that you haven't changed.
Jeez.
No, generally
like, silver's like $10,
yeah,
and a copper is like $1, 10 cents.
it's like $1.
It's like $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like a pint is like 3 copper pieces.
I
You're
see
probably-
the gold that's bulging out of your pouches, Garth. And you're gonna chastise her for giving
You don't
some.
know how much I have. I have a lot of bulges all over, and so you have no idea how
Some
much
of them are
money
legal
Garth
to
has.
us.
I bet you
Got a
keep
coin
milk
purse
cards in
so
that
he's happy
pocket.
to see me.
Yeah, that's milk money right there. Don't.
But so you guys know like the average, like if you were to give to like a homeless person, what most people give is like 1 or 2 copper pieces.
Well, are you most people, Tyra?
Yeah.
And a generous one is like a silver or 2.
Garth is panhandling half the time anyway, so he's not like it's like
I think
professional
he-
courtesy. You don't give out like
How do you think he got his fortune?
yeah.
I will give 5 silver, just knowing what it is to be poor.
You're gonna give him 5 silver.
5 silver.
Okay, go ahead and
I removed it.
check that from your thing. If anyone wants to donate, go for it. As you give him one of the silver, he looks up and thank you, young sir. And you actually, what's your passive perception? It's 11.
11, astoundingly.
Is anyone else getting close to him or no?
No, I'm staying the fuck away from the panhandler.
Does anyone who's getting close to him have a passive perception higher than 13?
Yeah,
my passive perception is 13.
13?
I've got 14.
All right, so Sunset and Tyra, you would notice it's kind of because he's not just like a naked warforged. He's got like some like rags wrapped around him as well. So he's not like just like fully like exposed.
Warforged carcass.
And he's got on his left hand shoulder, just kind of like where, like just above like where a heart would normally be on a person, like on the exterior. You do see a docent slowly spinning there.
Oh,
Um,
interesting.
but it
Wait,
doesn't.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't have seen it, no. But Sunset and Tyra, you guys did notice the docent there. And he suddenly goes, "Thank you very much. You're very kind people." Only he says a little bit more robotic, but it definitely sounds like it's like it cuts out in and out, almost like a little bit like a static every now when he's speaking. Appearance-wise, Sunset, this guy would look like not a warforged for combat, but a warforged generally used for either to help with bookkeeping or a warforged that would, and you would know this too, Chica, like one that kind of helps around, that would help around in an office environment more than anything. Still combat capable, but it's more like a message runner almost at one point, if that makes sense.
Message runner.
You don't got no legs. So Garth is like super embarrassed by you guys, and he's like just gonna distance himself more. And then when we get away from that, he's just gonna be like, "Wait to let the whole street know that you guys have coin. Now we're a mark."
I'm sorry that I helped a poor person. Is that what you want me to say?
The street doesn't give a fuck how charitable you are. They're just gonna take from you.
Well, I wouldn't
And
be
he's
where
just
I am
gonna-
if someone didn't help me.
Sunset would have asked how he lost his legs.
Ask him.
Garth is gone. Garth is just
Pathetic.
We'll say this conversation happened before you guys walked away as you're given the coin, David. So as you ask him about the legs, he'll respond, "I lost one in a tragic accident where I fell from a exceedingly high height and landed on the lightning rail." He essentially mentioned that one of his legs actually got ran over by the lightning rail while he was on a message run. The other was taken. The other was taken because I fell behind on some bills.
Bastards. As he
Agreed.
was talking, I would have awkwardly looked at the Dawson and said, "We did it."
Okay. And
is Dawson.
he like looks at you, like the head kind of turns as he's trying to process, but the Dawson does not spin at all as he's trying to process this information. Oh, okay. Confusion.
Wasn't talking to you. Have a great day.
You too. Best of luck. Beware of the tram. It will take your legs. As you guys are walking away.
Wait.
And then you meet up with Garth and that whole
I would have just yelled, "Beware of old ladies. They are not as they appear." As I'm leaving.
and then he goes,
Learning.
Noted. Really, they're learning this world.
They're learning.
Garth,
You're very much
can you
learning
please
this world.
shut up.
That wasn't Garth. That was Khalil. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. Garth
I
doesn't
thought
give
you were
a fuck.
talking about my boy Sunset.
No, yeah. Garth is pissed that you guys were being like charitable and flashy.
What do you have against helping the poor?
We got stuff and heat. You don't go flashing around and tell the street that you got money so you can get hit later.
You think people are really gonna notice 5 silver, Garth? 5 silver could change his life, but it's not
Right.
gonna put anyone on our tail.
So,
And you do realize you're talking to a group of professional thieves. Like, if someone better than us is out here picking pockets, then they probably good on them.
Okay, so someone that's willing to give up five silver. Okay, it's not like that's all the coin that they have. That means that they got more coin.
I dare
know how
someone
this
to steal
works.
from me, Garth. I dare someone to try and steal from me.
All right, fine. And then Garth is like gonna separate from everybody. Just I'll see you at the safe house. He's just gonna book it there. Like, he's just, like,
Is he not going to take the
nervous
tram?
about being with the group because it seems like they're way more cavalier about this whole thing, and he's spooked about the obelisk. So he's just like fight or flight still, just like.
Sunset has no idea what to do with social awkwardness, so he's just going to say, the last time I was tempted to be pickpocketed, I cut off his hand, stood up, and said, I think you forgot something, as he ran away.
That's really calming. Thank you so much, Sunset. Thank you so
Sunset
much.
gets it. Sunset gets it. He's learning. That's the way to do it.
What did you just say, Garth?
He's learning. You can't
I
trust
slap
people.
Garth. I slap him.
Are you guys all getting on the tram?
Yeah, I got on the tram. I don't know what those guys are doing, but I'm on there. I'm keeping my eye out for suspicious people.
I'm going on the tram. It's not a good
we
idea
were on
for
the tram, to be honest.
Just spread
I wanted to know if Garth was going to walk or if he was going to be on the tram as well.
Garth?
I think Garth should walk.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck you,
like,
Garth.
Garth's gonna be in the other car. He doesn't want to. Yeah, he's just gonna distance himself. Doesn't want to be in the same vicinity.
All right. So let's see. Garth, roll a D100 for me.
All right.
Fucking furry, milk drinking, fertile piece of shit.
47. That's too bad, Garth. So
3 away.
So Chikid, Tyra, and Sunset, your guys' cart is, it's not like there's other people on it, but it's quiet and everyone's kind of keeping to themselves. I wouldn't say it's empty, but no one seems to pay attention or mind. Like some people kind of look at Sunset and go like, "Oh, that's a big Warforged," and then pay them no mind afterwards. It's more of like that's not your standard Warforged. Like they notice him, but they don't seem to make a big deal about it. Garth, as you get on your tram, you actually kind of like sit back and wait, and you see like some people joining on with the rest of the party. So like, all right, I'm gonna go get to this other one. Doesn't look like anyone's gone inside that one. And you just sit down. Sure enough, you're the only one in this tram, and you're like, how would you feel about that being the only one in the tram?
Better.
And just as you start to feel better, a group of halflings, like they just make it and get in.
Oh, so scary. And
they start dancing. One of them busts out an instrument, and it is just loud. They're just constant. Like one of them's got like a pan that he's banging to a beat, and they're like
fucking cannibals.
They're basically doing like that the subway dances for the whole tram ride. And
Garth is, he's gonna start stinking the place up as much as he can.
Keep in mind,
that's not hard for you. But...
They put a Hara next to you that says donations along the brim.
No, he's gonna try to look as homeless as possible. Like he's got nothing to steal. He's just like a big strung out.
There's a
I love it. My first time playing with a bugbear in the party is not disappointing.
So like
he's gonna look like he's taking a nap.
Roll a deception check for me.
Mm-hmm.
DC 15, we'll say.
Where?
Here, I'll
character right here.
Yeah, I'll post it real quick. Garth, normal roll.
Here, I got it.
Deception. I hit it. Oh, you just missed the 15. They don't believe that you're asleep, but that you're trying to sleep, and so they just go harder. You guys can now hear the other guys in the car. You guys can hear like the ruckus going on back there. Yeah. That's what halflings are known for, is for their Madarachi music and bands.
Yeah, they're very based on Mexican culture.
So, you guys get to the tram station there in the Dragon Eyes district. Everyone gets there just fine. There's no big deal. Garth, you have a bit of a headache from the constant hammering of that one bastard halfling with the shit-eating grin that was just hitting that pot. And it seemed like he was just like hitting louder and louder and slowly was moving closer. Like you swear he was like 6 seats away from you. By the time he got off, he was 4 seats.
Like staring at each other, and it's just this like,
Oh my god!
I just imagine this hooded bugbear with the like little eyes glinting, just like staring daggers at this halfling. That's just like got this massive grin the whole time.
Oh my
I
god!
love it.
As you go to leave Garth, they like do like a ha at the end, and then they simply say, "Leave donations in the hat." And you don't have to leave, but like they just call that out. Do you do anything, or do you...
What do I have?
I swear, if you give to these people,
I'm just wondering what random ass shit I have in my. Oh, I have my to-go cup of the goat milk. And
You do have the to-go cup of the goat
oh
milk,
my
yes.
I
gosh.
pour it into the hat.
Pathetic.
They just one of the halfling that was staring at you the whole time with the pan retches, and they all just like
Can't help
get
but sympathize.
and they all like just leave and just get out of that cart as fast as possible.
Did it start a vomit like cascade? Is just what I was. Wondering.
It's let's roll. Let's roll a d100.
Progressive.
It does. It 100% does start a vomit cascade.
Oh no!
So we get out of the train, and you guys come out and like, "Where's Garth?" And all of a sudden, like all these halflings come out just puking. Like
One of those already got throw up on him.
Honestly, I'm
one
not
of
surprised. I'm not
One of those
surprised.
throw. Yeah.
I almost vomited already the first time meeting him, so like, I'm not like. I just think that's normal at this point.
Yeah, no. Sunset would say my calculation. So that is probably Garth.
Garth is feeling pretty chipper. Like he's pretty relaxed now. He's like, okay. Also, like he's holding on to the bags, everything, like clutching, his coin purse and everything else. And
So as
he's pretty happy with himself.
you guys are leaving, you do see like 2 of the halflings have like throw up on their back as they couldn't get out of the cart fast enough. And you guys make your way. This is the red light district, so it's a bit seedier of an area, but it's not like like a red light district is it's very much a well taken care of, like brothels more than just like prostitutes on the side. So
Garth is like humming the little mariachi song.
it's stuck in his head now.
Chipper,
What are you humming, Garth?
He's like, oh yeah, I don't know, just getting in the spirit of things.
The spirit of what? I don't understand.
Charity.
You just chastised me for giving silver to a homeless warforged.
I can't explain it to you. You'd have to be there.
I hate you.
Yeah, Garth is amused.
So you guys make your way. Are you guys going to the hold on? The one that they gave you to was the inn was called the Happy Rest. Are you guys heading to the Happy Rest, or are you guys heading back towards the Silver Tankard?
I say we head to the Happy Rest first to like check out and see, because we got 2 bags. We definitely want to like check them out and stuff before we hand them over and see what's all in it. Because they just asked for a bag of holding. They didn't say if that we couldn't empty it out first in case it had like 1,600 gold or something in it. Who knows?
I like the way you think, Tyra. I really do.
All right, so
Also, this is the second
Give
day,
me-
right?
yeah,
Give me just a sec. There's a very vocal cat that wants my
Is
attention.
it one of the Ooblex?
Yes.
kill it first to find out.
Kill it and find out.
So
Boudica is a princess. Thank you.
I guess I would just say, if this is the second day and we do have another day, there's a chance we could steal another bag of holding. Just saying. I mean, I'm not like greedy or anything, but like I'm also very greedy. So like, we do know that there's another bag of holding that's not exactly guarded super well.
The one in the cogs?
Yeah.
It's
With
guarded, quote unquote, by like what, 15 Warforged or something?
Hey, they're not guarding it. They're working. We don't
I
have
know,
to
but
fight
if we
them.
go and kill their employers, how do you think they're
Hey,
gonna
hey! Who said anything about killing anyone?
Ooh, do we just get to tie him up all kinky like?
Hey, maybe Theron just walks in to check on everyone that's working in the middle of the night because he forgot something in his office and
I was gonna kill that ogre guy. He sounded like he just was in chronic pain.
Just because he's an ogre doesn't mean that he is in pain.
No, he was definitely going like, "Oh, my back! Oh!"
I don't okay, well, being in pain doesn't mean you want to die, Garth.
Are you sure? Sometimes it can be an act of mercy.
You know, Sunset,
No,
I think that I think they should probably ask for that before we give them mercy. You know what I mean?
Okay, I can give him reasons to ask for mercy.
No. You know,
Said gets it.
I think that they should kind of profess that of their own volition and not just be coerced into suicide. Does that make sense to you, Sunset?
That is the joy of it. It's not suicide if another one is doing it to you.
Oh,
He got
okay.
a blood eagle.
I have, yeah, I've heard of the Blood Eagle, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty effective one because it doesn't kill anybody.
I think it's kind of derogatory, but that's just me.
Are we here? Are we still walking and talking, or are we at the happy?
Yeah. By the time you guys are done talking, you guys are at the happy rest.
Yeah, Sunset would have just pointed out that, you know, I my calculation, so a high forged beaten problem.
You started cutting in and out there. What was? Sorry.
Just like a regular robot.
Sunset's basically saying, cautioning the party about the Warforged that he does not believe they wouldn't be a passive presence.
Also, I burned a lot of. Yeah, I'm not as fresh as I was yesterday.
No one asked you to cast any spells or talk to some cats. Okay, Garth?
I think we all deserve a rest after whatever kind of stress we had today.
Yeah. Yeah, the lady gets it.
You've been saying that a lot. Other people get it. But do you get it?
Everyone
Do you get it?
So you guys are making your. I'll say by now that you guys are starting to make your way. You guys are there at the entrance to the happy rest.
Okay.
And this place is a. So the outside is still stone. Are you guys walking inside?
Yes.
Did you say that the Happy Rest is like a safe house for?
It is not one that
the
you were.
students?
Yeah, it's not necessarily a safe house. It's just they gave you a place for lodging. And looking at it, you would know that this isn't necessarily a safe house. It's literally like they just gave you guys a hotel to stay at. So it's not like this is a straight up like active tavern.
This is like completely separate from them.
Yes,
Just by looking at it.
just by looking at it, you guys are about a 15 to 30-minute walk away from the Silver Tankard.
Can we get our own room, or?
Looking at your guys' keys, they all look like different keys, like different key ends. So it looks like they gave you all your own rooms.
Hey, has anybody here opened up one of these bags before?
I guess the only people I don't know. I know that Tyra and I have had experience with a bag of holding.
You guys
not
know
handling it personally, but
you guys know the function of it though, and you guys know like the dump function, all that other stuff.
okay.
I understand that it holds objects, but
So, if we dump this thing out, anything that's in it will come out, right? Just like a normal bag.
From what we understand, yes.
So,
Yeah, if you turn it inside out, it'll dump everything.
hear me out. I think we should all get ready in case there's like another one of these duplex, oblex inside of these things.
I hear him say Oblek, and I pull out my crossbow and I just ready it.
Okay. Are you guys are inside someone's room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Garth's
Okay.
room. The
I would-
dirtiest.
Parts room.
I would ask, what is a duplex?
Oblex. All right.
Like I don't understand
Maybe
fudging.
Tyra is a little bit more eloquent about this. I think that you got more of the, professor background of this, but yeah, why don't you explain it? Because apparently my 5-second explanation is not good enough to convey the severity of the situation that we were just
So
in.
what you're saying is, you saying safe house, I have 2 bags, let's go, is not a good explanation for what an Oblek is?
You're supposed to see it in my eyes and smell the fear. That's what a good team does. You see it because you got moments. You just
Okay, well then let's all get ready
Right.
in case of, something falling out that we don't want, and we don't
I
want it
load
to
a
go
bolt.
down and kill all the patrons. So
So
I am going to send. There should be. Shoot, did I not have the? I may not have the whisper function going. I don't. Tyra, I'm gonna throw it to you on Discord. I apologize for the workaround for this.
no worries.
But this is, you would know this about them. And
Mm-hmm.
you'd also know this about them.
yeah,
Just
it makes more sense that Tyra
that way,
know the ins and outs and the science behind him. Like,
especially with the natural 20.
Garth would maybe know,
You would, Garth would have like interactions with them just because you're kind of in the cogs a lot. Like that's where a lot of like the sewers end up going.
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah. What are you trying to perceive right now?
Sulfur.
If you smell sulfur, like, so you would know the bag of holding wouldn't emit any smell from anything from its contents. Like you'd have to like pull it out. It's a pocket dimension, so everything that's in there is like in its own little world.
On any of my teammates.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll. Just with your passive perception, you definitely wouldn't notice a sulfuric smell.
I would or would not.
Would not.
Just gonna double. Okay, yep. I guess that
And-
still would not have done anything.
Yeah. So basically, you can't roll lower than your passive, whatever your passive is.
Oh, okay.
So, you guys emptying this thing out?
let's do it.
All right.
I am ready with a crossbow.
Shillelagh.
Okay.
Yeah, and that would cue Sunset to do the same. He'd have his swords out.
Yeah, I'll pull
Alright.
out my mace just in case.
Sunset would say, "I hope a Dolex does not come out."
It's an
So-
oblex.
Oblex.
So, Garth, are you trying to have a weapon ready at the same time as dumping us?
Well, one hand I've got the bag and I'm going to dump it, and I've got my great club ready.
Okay. So, as Garth goes and does the maneuver to empty out the bag, things do fall out. 2 dead cats and a dead old woman come out of the
A
bag.
dead old woman?
Yes,
I shoot.
it's Caralynn Briggs. What was her?
I definitely shot.
Okay,
Man.
so you,
Fantastic! She found mercy.
Oh, God. Put her
Can
back.
we mace or shoot the cats just to make sure?
the cats are. I mean, these things are like. Well, there's no like, and it's strangely preserved because there's no air in a bag of holding, so like none of like the bacteria could survive. So it's like a very good mummification, but they're still kind of gooey. But it's not the Oblex goo.
It's just like decomposing good. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the second bag, what is that? Does it look like a bag of holding?
Second bag, Garth, as you look at it, it's just filled with. That one actually has some Oblex slime in it, but it's like residual or residue. I mean, more than like there's one actively within that bag. You don't know if one was in the bag when you took it and fell out somewhere,
Not
but
our
there's definitely
problem.
nothing in there anymore. So
Oh God.
Who wants to bet this is going to come back and literally probably bite us in the ass?
Oh God.
You know,
You
you
see-
didn't have to say that. You chose to say that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. For Khalil, he has rock grubs up his sleeve. For me, I always have Obelix up my sleeve.
Nice.
I do.
PTSD right now.
And so, real quick, aside, Obelix are connected by those strands. Is that what I gathered from that?
Yeah, so there's like a thin strand of like
But they
of,
can
like,
kind of like
ooze.
crap one out that does its own thing.
Yeah.
Does
So
it have the memories of the past, Obelix?
So whenever they receive enough like intelligence that like there's two voices within the Obelix. So this is like the end of the session, by the way. You guys successfully got it, and you emptied. Are you guys putting the bodies just real quick? You guys put the bodies back in the bag.
Yeah.
Probably.
Shoving that stuff back in there. We're like, oh, nothing to see here.
All right. So you'll probably want to dispose of those bodies before you guys meet back up with the suits. But you guys did successfully get your bag of holding.
Do
That's
Obelixes
right.
hold grudges?
Yes, Obelix are as intelligent, and an Elder Obelix is even more intelligent than most average people.
Are you saying that's what we encountered? Is that
Um,
what you're implying?
you would assume you encountered.
Well, I
an
wouldn't even.
adult
I didn't
Obelix.
even know what a regular Obelix is. So
Yeah,
Yeah, and
you
our
would assume
resident
it's an adult.
Obelix expert doesn't use words to describe. We have to smell the fear.
You guys would assume you guys encountered an adult that was likely hiding somewhere within the pipework, or somehow connected to the pipework.
mm,
So like the main body might not have even been within that house, but it looked like it was spitting out a lot of Obelix spawn. So it was definitely like putting out a lot of younglings that were trying to get information and memories before they left.
God.
hot.
Any chance did we catch this Obelix name to be Jerry?
No, we could definitely give it the name of Jerry. Obelix have many names of whoever they consumed.
Oh,
I want to call
then-
it Charlie.
But
Charlie's in the
so
trees.
it has
boys.
like all of our memories now, so it like knows where we go and stuff.
Just the memory you lost. Just the memory you lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
so
it
just
knows
you two.
where I came in.
Yeah. Knows where you
that's
came
the
in
only
and-
memory I lost, or can I make
Well,
some kind of check to figure out if there's other memory? I guess that's impossible to.
You would know, and Tyra, you would give the information that since you were both being hit by, I guess Tyra, you got hit by the adult one, so you might have one more memory missing. But for how much damage Cheekid took, I mean, it's likely that that's the only memory that he lost was how he got in. Tyra, you would also know that Obelix generally don't like to straight up just like kill and maim. They'd rather savor their meals.
Get all the memories.
Yeah, to get all the memories and not just like steal bits and pieces. It's more of like they were trying to. Basically, if they would have knocked you unconscious, they wouldn't have killed you. They just would have, enveloped your body and slowly consumed you that way. So, alrighty. Well, everyone, thank you again for tonight. We're just right at 9 o'clock, so we hit the times just perfect.
Oh yeah, 9 o'clock. I think you mean 11 p.m.
11 for you. You're the only person that's not in Arizona,
Oh right.
and you also worship that evil pagan god, daylight savings time.
I do.
Big birthday.
But
Sorry, I like to keep my nights relatively consistent. My bad, guys.
yeah, by changing a clock twice a year, that makes sense. Anyways,
Yeah, it's so difficult with my automatic phone.
so with that said, everyone, thank you again for
Right.
tonight. If you guys, if there's any other questions, I'll try to get that NPC encounter dialogue sheet by the time we meet again. But yeah, thank you so much.
That was
was
good
good.
assessment, man.
Yeah, that was
Well
great.
done.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen.
The dread of the Obelix was definite there.
I
Yeah,
already
that-
didn't like cats, and you had to turn them into ooze monsters.
Wait, he doesn't like cats?
I'm a bird.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like in real life.
He's a bird in
Give,
real life.
give or take them in real life. In D&D, they terrify me.
Well, now, yeah, you'll never not be terrified of them. Kikid.
All right,
They
and with that,
are
I am
scarred.
doing the stream. So goodbye, anyone who might be watching.
I stream.